This bat will continue to spam the hell out of that sheriff.
Afternoon, everyone, and I'm sorry I'm late again today. I'm really sorry, but I'm here. Never mind.
Now the full retake is in pursuit as it's going to be Deathmaker now dealing
What's up?
and he will be taking him off the server with beautiful ghost headshots.
Late hoti, half match ho gaya. Yes, half match ho gaya, but I'm here now.
So good with the ghost.
This morning timings are not for me.
Of that maker, just gonna add it up.
Harry Potter and things. Hello, what's up?
Positive Katie come in, but looking at the other members of GodLike Esports, I think they need to step up their game.
Chalo. GodLike scored 2 in defense, in attack. So that's all we know abhi tak. ठीक है. So everything is fine, perfect. हमें ज़्यादा late नहीं हुआ है, हम half में आ गए हैं.
That there is any fault in it, as we have seen Flex even sitting on 8 kills and 12 deaths. He has done absolute miracles. Just clutching around an important round against Team Mahi, but that is what needs to be done every single time.
Yeah. Peeking and does a lot of hefty amounts of damage, but Helef is going to have to manage to anchor the entire side alone, as it is going to be a quick shutdown coming into the players of GodLike Esports. But the push is good, and it is Deathmaker is just so good with the trigger finger that he won't even be able to deal with the Wrath. Now it's going to be Antidote getting taken off. Sorry, shutting down Deathmaker now. Anti in a 1v1 clutch situation with few bullets to work with. He still manages to clutch that one out without any struggle whatsoever. 5-10 scoreline, very good stuff.
It's actually a roller coaster ride for me, where when they are pushing towards a site, you can see how Deathmaker just kind of get a chain of
exam. No problem.
Get one kill after the
we
other.
got like a
it's the fight between Jet versus Jet, where Antidote managed to shut down Deathmaker, and also clutching the run with a 1v3. I really didn't expect seeing that, but we have been seeing a lot of unexpected stuff coming.
Just because I know Deathmaker, and he has been playing with me, that's why. And I love Team Mahi.
Well,
no doubt.
You do see that it is going to be a very tough situation for GodLike Esports, as it is going to be Antidote making the fatal decision of actually pushing him through towards
Everyone needs a gun.
Now, good stuff coming in from GodLike Esports, as they decided to hold this one out very, very carefully. But still, Excali playing so aggressively. He has been such a dominating player before with Reyna, and he will try to do it again and again. Deathmaker now making as much a sound as possible onto C-bomb side, as the rotation is good as well. The push coming out onto the side as both the players position in towards backside. With the Spectre in hand, nobody can take him out. Now, good frags coming out onto the board here, as it should be a rotation coming in with two players already with a foot in the grave. GodLike Esports though.
Deploying drone.
Still.
Anyway, this is the
taking their sweet time.
No notification
Don't
today.
Don't want to make any errors now.
Hey, I am.
it could be the end of the story here.
मेरे को आया मतलब सबको आया क्योंकि मेरे को ही सबसे लास्ट नोटिफिकेशन जाती है.
Scally, but White Horse just so good with the aim that all the players' positions have been revealed, and it should be a pretty simple push coming in.
Every early success was a scam. Great things take
out of their mind. And now it's going to be a 1v2, but the shock dart might just be damn near perfect. But I think he missed it because if it was perfect, then it would be a complete shutdown. But he doesn't need the shock darts. He can just use his gun to shut them out. 5-11 scoreline with GodLike not having the right answer to Team Mahi's wrath of a gameplay.
More than not having.
ये last का animation इतने time तक रहता है क्या?
What is actually disappointing was that his last two players were
Mili
very low. And to be honest, when I was looking at the scoreboard at the above HUD, I saw that the health.
सच्ची में notification नहीं गया है क्या?
That I just expected that it was actually at 150 HP, but turns out that he was sitting on 1 HP, which is gonna give right to Ace a very huge amount of space to work around with, getting 2 easy kills. He doesn't really have to think twice, even if he misses one, even if he misses 100 of bullets, just one bullet was required, and he will make
अभी आई नोटी, okay.
To them.
Cage triggered.
Well,
this
is a very crucial round now for GodLike Esports as they go in for the fourth buy as well.
Any angle.
Not fourth
It is going to be hard, but it is going to be the decider of who really has a standing chance throughout this match. As it is going to be a quick push coming on to see bomb side. The Hunter's Fury is good, and so is Deathmaker with his aim. If he has an opportunity, he is going to capitalize it to the best of his potential. As it is going to be Helef still with just a Spectre in hand. He shuts down one, but the instant trades are good, and it's going to be a quick push coming down onto A bomb side as Right to Ace will get all the sound cues necessary. Oh, he's creeped in through, and I don't think anybody's going to be expecting him, but good for the first, not good for the second, as it is going to be White Horse shutting him down. And a 2v2 clutch situation for Team Mahi is in pursuit. Now it has to be very slow gameplay. The flash is even better, but Excali, he has been good. He just keeps getting stronger and stronger, and it's gonna be a match point coming in for Team Mahi very early in the round.
Now, it might be not okay for me to say, but Team Mahi is looking very dominant against GodLike Esports, which we all know is a very better team. I mean, not against Team Mahi, but as looking at the fact that they have been a new
Hello, AbhiRDX, what's up?
And making it to the finals against a team like Team Mahi and providing such a good gameplay to us. I'm very sorry, but looking at them dancing for each other.
Yep.
It just makes me laugh.
Discord note nahi gaya kya?
But yes, as I was saying, GodLike Esports having that amount of momentum, that amount of strength and potential towards all the team that we know so much better in this entire tournament, and they have proven that their worth is so good and their aim is so good, especially Deathmakers literally coming in and proving it to all of us that GodLike is no more less than any other player in the battlefield. But at this point of time, it's looking pretty much hopeless for GodLike Esports in the first map at least. They are struggling.
The struggle is just looking so dire.
Big people don't need noti.
Now we'll be keeping close eyes on it, but he will shut down Deathmaker, the one powerhouse.
Deathmaker versus में चला जाता है तो तुमको पता है क्या होता है.
A clear mismatch in terms of aim, in terms of skill is coming out onto the board here. And Rasu now. Perfect Hunter's Fury coming to play here as well, but it doesn't really tag anyone, as it's going to be Helef escaping the claws of the Hunter's Fury. Now a quick 4v5 clutch situation as Helef will be spawning not only one, but will spot the second one as well. An antidote working with Helef from such great distance is just the exact definition of teamwork. Now Flex shutting down one, and White Horse also shutting down another. It is looking good, but whoa.
कौन जीतेगा Mili?
White Horse is going to be
Isn't
running
it very obvious
the
अभी? कौन जीतेगा?
hot hands that his comrade has placed down for himself.
3v2.
Now,
Spike planted.
retake coming into Team Mahi.
And Kali on his
on the Empress, and he can go ham. He can completely ruin any opportunity whatsoever. But it's going to be Excali tapping away with the Phantom in hand. Spots the first and spots the second. It's going to be Right to Ace, shutting down both the players from above.
GG Steve Mahi.
And well,
Chalo
I
me
can
go
say
play.
that
Bye bye.
this is gonna be,
Bye.
a very, very happy, successful first map victory coming in for Team Mahi.
थोड़ा
Good
काम है
teamwork
stream
coming
के
in from
बाद
Team Mahi.
important.
And
Okay.
when Excali tried to
Defenders win.
take the kill and Right to Ace used the exact opportunity to use it on his own advantage as two
Caster
distracted
new नहीं है.
players gonna look
Caster
how to
बहुत
shut down Excali, but could not
जाने
really
माने
expect
old
Right to
casters है.
Ace just gonna stand there on Haven. I mean, Heaven.
Still Deathmaker is the match MVP.
On Heaven,
Damn,
taking
how
out
is that
the
possible?
last
Could
two
not
kills,
play.
which is
Oh,
gonna
Shivi
give
and Heaven.
around towards Team Mahi,
They underplayed.
giving them the first map to the favor of Team Mahi. As we move on to the second map, which is
Sad.
gonna be
5 first bloods for Deathmaker.
Ascent, and it's gonna be picked up by GodLike Esports, where we will see Mahi going on to the
Why not
defending
Hindi
side.
commentary?
Well, as always, ladies and gentlemen,
I
make
don't know.
sure that you have stacked back up on your
Come
snacks,
back
and
क्या?
we are going to
Results
give
आ
you the
गए.
opportunity to go in for a quick time out, a little bit of a break to do all your necessities and get ready for the popcorn, because these next set of matches are definitely going to be a tough one. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Okay. अबे टाइम पास होगा बहुत ज्यादा. बोलो ना, ये आपके साथ देख राजे हो. राज इक्वल्स टू ई हो. समझा नहीं रे मेरे को. What up? All good, Siddharth. Hello, cool boy. What's up? Hi, Mili. How are you? All good, guys. If you haven't liked the stream already, please make sure to hit that like button. क्या हो रहा है मेरे को? Auntie, yeah. Good afternoon. सारी टीम को एक साथ कर दो जब जाके टीएम हारेगी. नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. ग्लोबल ई स्पोर्ट्स में जब डेथ मेकर था और उनकी पूरी टीम थी, तभी हारी थी टीम माही. न्यू वाइटैलिटी वीडियो कब आएगी? मिली नेक्स्ट वीक. बोलो ना, ये आप कहाँ से देख रहे हो? दिस इज एलिट हब्स का यूट्यूब ये channel. Okay, there's something wrong with my eyes. I'm not able to take it. अरे thanks. जी ने हराया था. Yeah, that's what. G versus TM बेस्ट है. मैंने उनका तभी देखा था जब भी DM उनके लाइनअप में था जी के. थैंक यू स्टार्स एंड जी. हाय दिशांत, व्हाट्सएप. कल से स्ट्रीमर्स लीग है क्या? हाँ. वाइटैलिटी ने क्यों पार्टिसिपेट नहीं किया? बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव अ वैलोरेंट लाइनअप येट इन द ऑफिशियल वाइटैलिटी केस में. दे डोंट हैव वैलोरेंट लाइनअप. तो इंडिया में तो अभी टाइम लगेगा फिर. रॉसी गॉड नहीं देखा रे, देख नहीं पाई मैं. ये दिशांत को हाइड करो. मैच कब स्टार्ट होगा? अभी तो एक खत्म हुआ, अभी दूसरा चालू हो जाएगा फटाक से. वाइटैलिटी अभी ही आई है, जल्दी ही देखने मिलेगा. या बट अंटिल ऑफिशियल वाइटैलिटी के इसमें वैलोरेंट नहीं आता है एज अ गेम कॉम्पिटिटिव, मतलब इंडिया में भी नहीं आएगा. आप खेल रही है स्ट्रीमर्स लीग? कैसा आई एम प्लेइंग. हेलो, व्हाट्सअप. ऑल गुड. What's the score? I guess 5-13. Gordon lost by या 5-13 चल रहे राउंड्स। रॉसी की ऑपरेटर देखोगी तो रात को नींद नहीं आएगी। ओके ये भी सही है। रात को नींद तो वैसे भी नहीं आती मेरे को, दोपहर में आती है। हम नहीं देख सकते क्या क्या? हे यो व्हाट्सअप ऑल गुड। काली एंड अमर क्या? अमर आंसू कौन है भाई? का डांस लॉल। ओके any vlog coming up? Yeah, day 3 the continuation देखो धीरे pronounce कर देते हैं of the other vlogs that I've posted. You are in which team? Team Mili, obviously, my own team. It's very hot. इसलिए मैं दोपहर को स्ट्रीम नहीं करती। और कल रात को स्ट्रीम क्यों नहीं हुई? क्योंकि नहीं ऐसे ही दीदी थंबनेल में वर्सेस की जगह बीएस हो गया है। ओके लेट मी सी भाई ये क्या हो गया? ऐसा कैसे हो गया? वर्सेस ही है यार, क्या टाइम पास हो तुम लोग भी। तुम क्यों गेम प्ले देख रही हो बिना गेम खेले? हैं? What do you mean? अच्छा नीचे ठीक है यार। कैसन बॉल गुड रे। हाय दी हेलो चिराग व्हाट्सअप। यार प्लीज खेलना है आपके साथ। ओके वेयर इज टीम मिली? हियर आर गॉडलाइक एंड माही। अरे कल से स्ट्रीमर्स लीग चालू होगा ना, तो आई एम नॉट अ प्रोफेशनल प्लेयर, सो हमको स्ट्रीमर्स में ही ले लेते हैं हमेशा। सिर्फ प्रो प्लेयर्स के बीच में गॉडलाइक के बीच में टीम मिली डाल दिया तो अब क्या लगता है क्या होगा बताओ? सर टीम माही वर्सेस टीम मिली, नाम तो ऐसे सूट कर रहा है, टीम मिली टीम माही। बोथ हैव एम इन स्टार्टिंग एंड आई इन द एंड। क्या होगा आपको क्या लगता है क्या होगा? हाय सम्यक व्हाट्सअप। आपकी टीम का लोगो दिखाओ ना। जो मेरा लोगो है वही है। टीपा का है क्या टीम? हाँ टीपा इज ऑल्सो कॉर्सर स्पॉन्सर्ड, तो या उसका भी है। 13-0 आएगा प्रॉब्लली। थैंक यू यार दीप इतना मेरे पे फेथ दिखाने के लिए। 13-0 वर्सेस माही। नहीं रे थोड़ा सा तो उनको बेल करेंगे हम लोग। Whom do you support in Zomato guy case? I knew somebody is going to ask me this, but in my mind it was like I'm not going to support any of them, because if someone is crying that doesn't make them not a victim or innocent. So if the Zomato guy is crying, I don't think so he has done something right or anything. And that girl who is accusing him, वो तो मेरे को भाई जब भी उसका फर्स्ट वीडियो देखा था तब से उस पर डाउट था मेरे को। सो मैं दोनों के साइड पे नहीं हूँ। आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड देयर, आई वाज नॉट देयर। और अगर गलती से वो जोमेटो वाला सही रहेगा तो बेचारा मैं उसको क्यों ब्लेम करूँ? और गलती से वो लड़की, भले उसका टोन अलग हो, शी इज़ डिफरेंट, थोड़ी रूड लग भी रही होगी, पर वो राइट होगी तो उसको ब्लेम करना भी अच्छी बात नहीं है। आई गिव यू ABCD बिकॉज वाई यू गिव मी जस्ट ABCD? Why not the whole alphabet? लाइनअप बताओ तुम्हारे टीम का. That's a secret. You have to come tomorrow to watch. Thank you so much, Bhavish. True respected, yeah. Milli's detective mode, no re. It's very common. फिर तो मस्ती पक्का से होगा. क्या मतलब? किस चीज में? लाइन तो पहनना ना. मस्ती से थोड़े मतलब मस्ती इज लाइक वेरी ब्रो. लाइक टीम भाई को 1v5 1v5 13-0 तो वही कराएगा. थोड़े नॉर्मल प्लेयर लिए मैंने. With my friends only I'm playing, but yeah, competitive players. What matter is who is guilty, irrespective of the gender, isn't it? Yeah, but we cannot judge by sitting here, right? We do not know what happened there. But giving a doubt, मेरे को ऐसा लगता है that the girl might be the wrong person there. This one who has done something wrong, because just the way she was talking. Because you're awesome. समझा नहीं यार मेरे को. ABCD और awesome का क्या लेना देना है? Favorite Indian gamer except you? Gamer, not streamer. Gamer. Who's my favorite Indian gamer? Even I don't know this. I don't have an answer to this. Bing's calling spam क्यों कर रहे हो? अगर होगा तो you'll text me. You did not text me. Jishu, give me options. I'll tell you guys. तो favorite streamer बता. Favorite streamer first of all is Carrie Minati. मैं इधर Bing's calling उधर अरे तुम इतने शाणे कैसे हो लोगो? How you guys are so smart. You made my day by replying me. अरे I reply to everyone. That's what I do. That's why I'm here. Fresh update after seeing. Oh, far two wings together. Yeah, no. Are you C922 Pro? Logitech. Hi Bhavish Agrawal, what's up? दी मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट भेज रहा हूँ, प्लीज एक्सेप्ट मी. किधर भाई? कैरी ओपी को भाई बोलते हैं. भाई नहीं है भाई वो. सबको भाई बना दूंगी उसको दे. भले वो मेरे सामने आके मेरे को राखी पे इतना बड़ा सा गिफ्ट देगा, बोले तू मेरे को राखी बंद तेरे को ये दे दूंगा. नहीं, नो दैट्स नॉट हैपनिंग. ओके, यू फ्रॉम दिल्ली? नो, मुंबई. टीम माही का लोगों का कुछ मीनिंग है क्या यार? दैट्स अ टीका, राइट? दैट्स अ टीका. It's so nice. I like the logo. जिशु का शादी कब? मेरे को अभी तक कार्ड नहीं आया रे. अरे अनिश. Guys, will you stop spamming, please? I like GodLike and SSD logo more. Okay. I like Team Mahi's logo. Are they going to start the match or what? Or not? What the fuck? View on Bings. Kadi मैंने बोला था, it's very funny and entertaining. Earth layers है टीका नहीं. Okay. I not know. मैंने just random guess किया. मेरे को लगा कोई goddess देवी वगैरह का sign है वो. I give you ABCD. A because you are awesome, B because you are beautiful, C because you are cute, D because you deserve. Oh my god. 1K likes नहीं हो रहा, बिल्कुल नहीं. अरे अरे क्या गाइस, तुम पे कैसे सवाल उठ रहे हैं? फटाक से लाइक कर दे, ऐसे सवाल क्यों उठने देते तुम अपने पे? हद है. What about PUBG? What about PUBG? Nothing about PUBG. I'm just waiting for him. और वो मेरे को टांग दे रहा है. कौन सा org join करोगे? What do you think? I'll play I want to play competitive, but हालात ऐसे बुरे हैं कि competitive खेलने की AUK team नहीं है. Here we are with the Ascent. And as a sentinel from TM, we have Killjoy, and we don't have a sentinel from GodLike, it seems. Two smokes,
Astra is a selection valid in this tournament, and I have not a single Astra coming in from anyone in this tournament. So if everyone locks into this character, we'll see something amazing in the second map, which was picked up by GodLike Esports.
No sentinel,
now,
but two controllers.
Might
Why?
be trolling around with us. I don't really know. What do you think?
I mean, see, last map you saw, Antidote trolled us with the yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, there is the troll.
Two
Yep.
initiators.
It's just an arrow right through the heart. I'm actually upset that he didn't go in for that.
आज रात को नहीं रहे.
That's okay, that's
मैं
fine.
हुई नहीं घर पे.
Hey, listen, it's fine. It's okay. I'm not mad that no team ever picked the agents that we particularly wanted, but that's fine. Hey, it's just
Yes, Minecraft खेलूंगी. And I want to learn that game first.
Casa's luck or not, I don't really care. But if you look at the team composition coming in from both sides, we can see there's just one breach and initiator.
Mili अभी SHL join करोगी as नहीं as a CC तो I'm already with Vitality.
With no sentinels.
And about the Zeref and Rebel not playing competitive because that's their choice right now. They are doing very well as a streamer.
We can see one sentinel, one initiator, two duelists, and a controller. It is gonna be an amazing gameplay to watch.
अभी समझा, yeah.
Antidote and Hell Antidote being an amazing player through
Face cam बड़ा करो नहीं रे. Yeah, you have to watch their game,
but
not me.
that is what we're gonna find out whether it's gonna be towards his side or not. But without any wasting time, what are your predictions? What do you think is gonna win?
Yeah, I think that okay. So if we had to pick sides, which obviously we shouldn't, because hey, we gotta be fair here. But I do feel like GodLike Esports definitely has a chance here. They have been very, very dominating on the maps of Ascent. They have done their homework as well on Ascent, so they look very, very strong on this map. But I'm not sure if this
PM or GodLike
will come into the favor of Team Mahi.
I'm supporting GodLike.
Early info or the early intel gathering though. Now a lot of hefty amounts of sound cues has been given in towards shot as
Watch party over, yeah, watch party.
A quick Russian coming in. And it's
Nice one,
BM. Somehow managing to dash in through and taking down Amaterasu off of the server. He is just playing so aggressive.
3 people
now a
on the backstab. Wow.
Coming in as the players reallocate themselves towards the different positionings. A good crossfire could be the savior of the day, as it's going to be all the players going in towards A mains. Now it's going to be a full-blown retake coming in for team, sorry, not for team Mahi, but for GodLike. Sorry, for team Mahi. Just a lot of slip of tongues today, I guess. But should be a quick push coming in from them as they try to somehow make this match into their favor. But it's going to be a quick dash out as it's going to be Heaven tapping away with the classic in hand. And unfortunately, it is going to be looking rather just so dire as it is going to be
Nice.
with a beautiful headshot onto
He
White
got
Horse.
the
But we know who has
मेरे को
the better
बिल्कुल पसंद नहीं है
trigger
जो
finger
first
here,
round
and
में
it is
आगमन
going to be
खरीदता है।
GodLike Esports winning out the first round.
रे
First
माइनक्राफ्ट
round
विद
around
सब्स
10,
पहले
like
तो मेरे
I
को
feel the
माइनक्राफ्ट
time,
सीखने
the
दो।
very much huge amount of
मेरे
room
मुझे
to breathe
रिप्लाई
around
मिलेगा
with the big
हाय
guns that
लॉरेंसो।
might come in towards the hand of GodLike Esports. But if you look at the scoreboard right now, and especially if you gave your attention towards Excali, he's going in with, he was about to go in with a stinger buy, which might be a little bit of weird in my opinion. But Deathmaker once again is going in with a full shield and a ghost buy.
Well,
They left the B side completely open on a.
yep, I think
On a
they
sort of
are going in. Yeah, like you said, Jelly, the gamble sometimes can work out in your favor, but it's such a 50-50 situation that you never know what exactly is the right take on this. Now, as the players do push in towards A bomb side, some quick damage and chunky amounts of damage as well onto the players of Team Mahi as the entire A bomb side has been left for retake. But look at Flags. He has a huge potential for frags, but somehow he gets shut down really early on.
How did they know he's there?
A very tough retake, but they still have a gun to work with.
But this
So the
is
man
very
advantage
interesting.
should be
तीन
better
तीन
than
लोग जा
nothing,
रहे हैं
but the shot
backstep
dart
पे।
doing no damage whatsoever, and all the players now getting spotted out. It has never been better than this. But oh, the crossfires are so good, and the aim is even better.
No
And it's gonna
way,
be
no
all down to
way.
one player all alone on site with 66 HP to work with. Heaven, he's done it before, but oh,
How
Wanzo,
sad.
so good with the Spectre in hand that he will be shutting him down. Now, after winning the pistol run and
Have
having a full
predictions?
buy, somehow Team Mahi win it back, and it's gonna be.
I don't
1-1
want to do any
scoreline
predictions
coming
right now.
into
I'm
the second
just
round.
supporting GodLike.
I don't know what exactly went wrong over there with GodLike Esports because you had an advantage. You had a huge advantage, in fact, against a team like Team Mahi because you had the better guns compared to that of the GodLike. I mean, compared to that of the Team Mahi, and there was no. That,
I'm
I
sorry.
did not really expect you to lose a round because second round, first two round is always going to the favor of the one who wins the pistol round. So that is how it should have been worked. But looking at the gameplay that came in from GodLike Esports, I wouldn't really blame them for it, but it didn't really turn out to their favor.
Yeah. You're very right in that circumstance, Ellie. I
Nice
think that
throw.
they should have maybe not gone in for the Vandal buy, which is always a little risky. But I
Yeah,
guess
they
that
had
riskiness
Vandals,
has gonna
two
be,
Vandals in the
I mean, it
team.
has taught them a couple of lessons. So it is going to be an eco round.
I just want
coming
to
in
see
for GodLike
Deathmaker
Esports
ने
as they try to go
ऑपरेटर लेने के
towards
बाद क्या
mid
होता है।
to maybe make a push work out for themselves. Hell though, with the anchoring onto the bomb site with Excali picking up Arena. Interesting choice of agents.
I'm sorry.
Now as players slowly push in towards Market, Helef will be hearing every single sound cue possible. And it has to be all down to his positioning and his aim that could be the decider of how easily the B bomb site is taken over. But it's going to be Helef landing the first
Damn,
and
the
Scally with the second.
aims
It's gonna
are
be
so
Deathmaker now
nice.
in a really big hurry as he tries to escape and save his life. Amaterasu, on the other hand, shuts down Shivy as well. So it's going to be a 2v5
seconds
clutch
left.
situation coming in
Last
for GodLike
player
Esports.
standing.
But that essentially boils down to just a 1v5, and it's going to be right
डिफेंस
away
में GodLike है ना?
sitting up there, and he's just
मेरे को
gonna be
positions
looking at
अलग
things
क्यों दिख रही है?
from, just a sky high view.
और डिफेंस में ही अच्छा sorry my
Unfortunate
bad.
round, in fact, from GodLike Esports, they have it looks like they have already lost the momentum. And not to forget that this is the fourth round where they have the chance to redeem themselves by getting the big guns into play right here. Deathmaker going in with half shield and phantom.
Right here.
This might be not okay for him because being a jet player and going in with guns like this, I would rather recommend him to go with Spectre and a full armor
ये
because
तो एकदम नागिन लग रही है।
Deathmaker
मैंने
literally
पिंक और
run
पर्पल
and
पहना,
run.
मैं नागिन जैसी लग सकती हूँ। हेलो।
Yep, it has a much better opportunity,
अरे,
in my opinion,
ये
to
रखना चाहिए
go
blackcurrant
and
pastry.
bring that advantage in. But it's gonna be Antidote getting spotted out in the dark as well. It's gonna be a tough choice here, but they are gonna be falling off that position with 5 people stacked into a A main. I don't think you want to make any
They have a
mistakes
good
right now.
game.
But look at this push coming in from both the players from into his B mains. They know
The
exactly where
pushes
everyone
are
is,
like
and
together. I've never
Intel has
seen
given
this
it-
kind of
given in
flanks.
already, that it seems as though it's going to be too easy of a task coming in with Team Mahi to clutch this
They
one
just
up.
sandwich.
Still, no sudden jerkish movements coming in towards A mains, but still they have such a
Very
daunting
sad.
task ahead of them, as they're going to have to deal with not only a
Nice
but also
DM,
3
yeah.
players stacked up on side as it boils down to just 2. And the breach ult is even better, as it's going to be a train of frags coming out onto the board here, with Flex and Whitehorse doing their part in the job. Now, a 2v4,
It's 2v5.
Oh, sorry, 2v5 plus situation coming in for Team Mahi, as they don't have any answer to what just has happened to them. Knowing exactly where every player was positioned in as well, and still managing to lose the bomb site is just a shocking.
If we'll
it's
get
just bad.
5 rounds
I'm not
from
sure what
GodLike
happened
in
there. Maybe it
attack,
was a bit of
then there is a
miscommunication,
chance.
or maybe a little bit of insecurity coming in from them, because they wanted to be careful and wanted to make sure that whatever they're trying to do is working. But this is just one of those things that didn't work out for them. A little bit of a happy dance there coming in from Team Mahi. They are very confident, I think. I mean,
Okay,
if you're going to be
strange.
doing that in a save round, I'm pretty sure you're pretty happy, and you don't really the scoreline doesn't really affect you. That's what I'm assuming.
Oh, the happy dance coming in from Amaterasu as well as Escalias. They might look a little bit of positive that they might win to a Ascent game, but
I'm sorry, but when there was a player coming in and peeking through CT and made the sound as well, Amaterasu like made the signal to go peek, and he just kept jumping up and down. I don't know. Team Mahi is just full of.
Hi, Mili, long
just
time.
excitement
Yes,
and happiness, and that's what I like to see.
Please,
even in
Mili.
the most dire
Okay, I'll
situations, that managing to smile through it. And
After
have
this
fun.
match, I'll go grab a cup of
keeping the jokes
coffee.
apart, if you look at Antidote, he's coming in with a very
Are you
big
favorite
gun
in
as
GodLike?
the
My
operator
favorite in
with the full
GodLike.
armor,
It's
and we
DM,
know the miracle.
obviously.
We have seen the miracle. We
I
have
like
seen the
GodLike because of
from
DM only.
Antidote, the amazing gameplay that they have come up with, especially Antidote. Now we're going in for a quick tactical timeout as GodLike Esports need to find something to keep up this momentum, because they broke it. Now they need to keep it up to win against a dominating player like Team Mahi, especially when you are the one who selected your own map. And we have seen a
I'm
lot of
sorry.
things going on in this entire tournament where the team is picking up their own map, but they're somehow losing it to the
मेरी
opponent.
next challenge
and as
video
well
कब
as
soon?
losing to the
I've
map
shot
that
the
the
video,
opponent
बस
has
मेरे
picked
को
up.
edit
That is
करना.
just unlucky for them, as they will struggle
It's
if
never
they
have
don't
I ever.
win the map they choose. Now looking over here to
I am in
and
Team
Excali
Mili,
going
मैं
with
हूँ team.
aggressive figures, they might meet up with Flex.
Well, the aggressiveness that is coming in from Team Mahi, it does seem to prevail in certain aspects, but still, the A push seems so dominating always that it's almost like they have no answer to it, really. Antidote with the operator, though, might be a
Tag
very,
killing
very
anti को.
dangerous push, because look at this, the positioning, the flash, it's so perfect, and this might just be a fake. Actually, they might just want to make sound towards A mains and hold a lurk there, but they actually have different plans, as it is going to be Amaterasu landing the first kill in the round down onto Whitehorse. Look at Helef now. He knows exactly where every player is positioned across, but it's just the perfect bait and switch setup. And Antidote spotting one player, can't hit a shot, but Deathmaker coming in on the
कहाँ
run
से?
through Garden will get traded out instantly, but
shit.
oh, the nasty and the most common angle not being checked. And Helef will be using that to his advantage, as it is going to be Excali shutting down Flex.
GodLike is
3-2
missing.
scoreline.
Saving
was
last
so easy
round as
shot for
well as
Flex.
winning the next round. A tactical pause did not really come in handy for
ऐसा
GodLike
होता
Esports.
है when
Next
you
to
have a
take-
nice
they did
like,
take
good
the
team
pause, but
opposite
it
में
didn't really work
somewhere
out for
your
them.
confidence
They need to come
gets
up with
break
something better.
until you
As
get the
their
momentum
economy,
that
I
like
wouldn't
these
say
people are
they're
talking
gonna
about.
have struggled to buy anything, as their economy looks pretty fine and decent. which will give them enough room to go in with the Phantom. As
Who is the
well as
commentator? One is
Vandal
Shreya and second is
coming into
Jerry.
Antidote. Not to
Both are
forget
from
that this guy
Australia.
can perform.
But nice
Amazing.
players.
Look.
I've
Oh
played
no.
with them.
Oh god, this is going to be a very difficult task, as it is going to be Antidote most likely making the first point of contact. Down on Deflect, and he spots him out, and the beautiful bait and switch setup as well is damn near perfect. As it is going to be Excali right around the corner, manages to dismiss as well. You have got to be kidding me. Team Mahi right now are just toying with their food. They just are so confident. They're constantly pushing angles. They're constantly making damage happen and havoc wreak out onto every part of the map. It seems as though Team Mahi is the one attacking because of so much map control early out in the
DM
round.
versus DM doesn't know
Thrasu.
king.
Picking
DM
away in the
caught him.
wrong time, and that's why sometimes Phantom just becomes so useless at long ranges, but very lethal in short ranges with its rate of fire. Now, a 3v5 clutch situation coming in for GodLike as they are all over towards B mains and mid. The lower mid control has been taken, but the alarm bot should be giving away the sound cues. And there it is. White Horse now gets caught off guard. And Elephant not only managed to get one, but two beautiful kills. He's in the pursuit of the third, and he will manage to not get the third as Shivy shuts him down. 8 bullets in the magazine. And
Bad timing.
pulling out the recon dart in just
आप
the
उल्लासनगर
wrong
में रहते हो,
timing. Not
yes.
sure why he did that. He might have just gone and gotten a free kill because I think he knew that somebody was there.
I'm
Just
glad,
3 more
there
rounds,
is no
GodLike. Just 3
reason
more rounds.
for Shivy to do to pull up a stunt like that, because knowing that there will be Excali, who is literally the shutting down machine, as
It's a
alongside
eco
with
again.
Antidote in the team of Team Mahi, you need to know exact position of where Excali was hiding. So I guess that's
मैं
why
कल्याण
they
में
wanted to go
nice.
in.
Have you
with
ever
extra
met
information.
Ashish Chalani?
But
No,
that
right?
is what's gonna cost them
I've seen him a lot of time, but
going
मैं
with
ऐसा कभी
three
जाके
friends.
बोला नहीं hi
One
big
shot
fan.
and a ghost spy for GodLike Esports.
Well, there it
Because
is. A quick
कभी मैं
push
big
coming
fan
into
नहीं
its
थी.
mid as they get the entire mid control. Team Mahi choosing not to contest mid is a good option coming in from them. They still manage to keep a very strong hold in towards shot, as it is going to be the flash, the anti-flash working so beautifully in their favor. The utility even better, and it is going to be Helef making the first point of contact. But oh, look at Excali. He just come around into a shot. Just not only takes one, but takes 2 players, and Helef landing a beautiful kill with his nano swarm. This looks like a complete assassination coming in for Team Mahi.
At this point in time, I'll say that GodLike Esports was slaughtered by Team Mahi. With all the sound that was going on, there was no way
What
that
team
they
you
have
want
heard
to
Excali
win?
coming
GodLike
from back. Even if
for
he was
now.
running from behind, there is just no way that they will understand that one of the enemy is coming right
आप
behind them.
सच में
It's gonna
bullet
give
चलाए हो?
Excali
Yes.
9 kills and 1 death
I can
on
drive a
his
bullet.
hand. Not really
do
a
drive a
huge
bullet.
loss, but Antidote still sticking towards that operator. He has done an amazing job.
I started
The past few
learning
rounds gonna look
मैं
like it's
जब
gonna
भी
be
I
in the mid, and
was
might has
14 maybe.
GodLike Esports might meet their fate.
It's been 6-7 years I've been driving.
I don't know about their fate, but it is going to be a very stinky situation, as Antidote will now be taking a very aggressive peek and does manage to get the first. He is going in for more. He's going in for the second kill as well as he peeks in towards top mid. Oh, this angle. It has to be so carefully witnessed by everybody. And oh my god, this guy is just pushing in towards mid. He doesn't care. Spotting Hevan as well. And okay, he decides to not react on it, but I don't think Hevan even spotted him. He's throwing around with his food. What is going on?
Down mid.
Antidote, what are you doing? Why is he just being given the freedom to push like that in LF? Such an amazing Sentinel player that he is. It's going to be right to ace now. Hearing the footsteps of GodLike Esports in towards Garden. The
What's going
rotation is
wrong?
So perfect that
तुमको
Helef is now
हमेशा
waiting
देख
for
रहे हो
the
तुम लोग
opportunity
मतलब
to
1v1
just
fight
bullet
mostly
right
कम ही
through
मिल
White
रहा है.
Horse's skull, and there it is. The headshot
It's
is
like
perfect, and so is Helef same.
GodLike
Good stuff coming
TM
in
के
from Mahi.
एम पे जा रहा है, एंगल पे जा रहा है,
Sandwich
मार खाने,
situation that you don't
या फिर
really
उनके
wanna
बैक पे
bring-
पड़ रही है.
you don't really
मतलब
wanna
क्या
find yourself
हो
in
रहा है?
the
They
two
don't have a
players that
sentinel.
literally
That's
one
the
is
problem
behind and one
maybe.
in front of you.
No one to
There's
look for
nowhere
the
else to
backstab.
run. And that is what exactly what happened to White Horse. Couldn't really do a lot in that situation, but it is a plus effort for going towards all the way towards shot unnoticingly. I wouldn't say unnoticingly because he was spotted by right to
here.
ace.
Yeah, I think he was like, "Hey, Helef, you want to kill maybe?" Or I don't know. You
It's
just
I
maybe
mean,
a
you
buy
can have
eco,
to
buy
just
eco,
get
buy
the third
eco.
one.
यही हो रहा
Yeah,
है.
just get the third one, man. It's your opportunity.
Sorry.
Might as well capitalize on it. Now, a 6-2 scoreline right now for Team Mahi, and they seem very confident as it
sorry.
is. The aim is perfect, and so is the outmatch potential. But look at this. The utility is so good that Deathmaker will be landing in towards the switch area. But oh, there's a player on site as well, and the entire bomb side B has been given up for grabs. Even after all the utility being used, they managed to escape through it. That is so very impressive.
Spike planted.
Still, though, they are on that eco, and this 5v5 retakes doesn't seem that impossible when you have Antidote on the operator, and there it is, the lockdown, the utility, it's so good, and oh my
That's nice
god. Okay then, I guess Antidote has other plans as he just pierces bullets right through the skull.
They got a
as
plant.
Amaterasu
They
will be
got one
closing
kill,
out
so
this
it's
round
fine. A nice eco we can
with
go
a
ahead.
beautiful 7-2 scoreline. Very
Team
short.
Mahi, everyone
I mean,
who's
a lot
playing
of
here came
utility
from the
being
CS
used by
background.
both teams, but still, the ultimates maybe not that necessary when you're
I
going up
was
against an
the
eco.
player for CS.
And
इतना
I do
ज़्यादा नहीं
admit
खेली
that, but the
हमने.
5v5 retakes, you do have to realize that ultimates is what will make the difference. Especially when Antidote coming in with the flying knives, getting 3 or 2 kills maybe, 2 important kills, which is going to clear off the entire site for the teammate, as well as an easy defuse for them. And that is what was necessary
phone
for Team
charge
Mahi,
नहीं हो
because
रहा है.
5v5, and you know that every single one
Why?
of them
What
fighting
happened to you, Mr.
with
Chajo?
knives.
Oh god, this is just looking like a nightmare. Right to Ace taking out his own teammate, but it is going to be Right to Ace blind as a bat. I think that Team Mahi did get a little
You look
cocky
good
there.
in
They
white.
are having
It's,
a lot of fun
lilac.
playing the second map of the grand finals right now, ladies and gentlemen. The wide swing is not good as it is going to be a beautiful nade kill.
Spike
Now,
planted.
Helef, having the
I'm
opportunity
Dhruvi.
to possibly
Hi,
one
Dhruvi.
lead
Oh.
for this. Gives a sound cue. Now, it's going to be a risky retake as a lot of bullets are being spammed in through the floorboards. The sound has been given. He is pushing in through towards towards garden. Now you can see the wraparound is going to be coming in any minute now as GodLike players are deciding to rotate around, but oh well, not breaking the bot as well, and okay then he manages to get the kill, but he's so low on HP that it's almost like I would say a Nightingale story. He can't do anything, and it's gonna be Whitehorse closing out the round with a beautiful headshot onto Halef. Good stuff coming in for GodLike Esports. I think if
Just 2 more rounds they need.
yeah, I mean, what do you think is a respectable scoreline?
Increase
in
the
first
sound,
half?
can't hear. Wait.
Well, looking at the first map, we have the scoreline a difference of 13-5, and looks like it's just gonna be something similar to that. But not to underestimate the efforts that GodLike Esports
Do
have
patch
put
up
in
with
this
Omen.
entire
Yeah, I
game
had
so
to.
far, especially winning the last round. There is a chance that they might pick up the pace. They are breaking the momentum, but what is wrong with them is that they are
yeah,
not
I
picking up the
know.
momentum. I don't know if it's their communication problem or something is going on. The retakes are not working fine properly. They need to do something to figure out how to stop Team Mahi.
Well, there it is. Antidote now getting spotted off guard as the ultimate used by Breach is so perfect, but it's going to be Antidote not only getting one, has the opportunity for the second he's scoped in. He has the no-scope potential, and yes, he does. He's going to get the no-scope as well. Even better, but Antidote, oh, just so unlucky there, as it is going to be turning down to a 2v2 clutch situation coming in for Team Mahi. Now, this round is very crucial, but Excali, oh my god, what are you doing? And look at that dismissed tease as well. It's just going to be so scary, so dangerous. Hevan, look at him. He has 2 flashes to work with. Blind as a bat, but it's going to be Excali managing to clutch this one up. And yeah, well, there is the BM King looking him down. And it is obvious. Team Mahi is feeling themselves. They are happy about this win.
We all know Excali for his excessive amount of BM coming
Mr.
into every
Caster,
player
it's
that he needs.
Jelly and
It just
Shreya.
doesn't say that it's too easy for him, but as well as just provide the fact
Team
that
Mahi
this
OP, yeah,
game
they
is
are
completely winnable for Team
looking
Mahi
at
without
Antidote's
any
operator.
problem. Do not forget that godlike esports will not stay silent with all the things that's going on, and they need to pick up the pace. Like, look at the scoreboard at this point of time. Look at every single time that godlike esports have managed to break the momentum, but again, Team Mahi countered that and picked up the momentum back in reverse. So I think that there is something, like, they are doing an amazing job in breaking the momentum at the places when Team Mahi is getting too good of themselves, thinking that it's gonna be a little bit of easy for them. But the moment they're giving up the fact that they have broken the Team Mahi's momentum, they just take it casually or something goes on at that point of time.
Yep. But I do think that Ascent being a more defender-sided map, they might be able to make the comeback possible. But right now, it just seems like such a mismatch in terms of out-aiming opportunities right now, as Deathmaker will be landing the first kill in the round. A quick dash in through the smoke as well. Will clear out the side, but goes unnoticed in towards Garden. Now that area is just so vulnerable for him because he hasn't even checked it whatsoever. The quick updraft as well to get intel. All the ultimates should be used. Now they do have the showstopper to use as well, so it is a great opportunity in terms of the afterplan. But how exactly is this going to pan out? Because I do believe that it is going to be Escalation coming in on that lurk as always, and he does so amazingly. But the jiggle being is so perfect. It's going to be all down to Deathmaker now.
Escalation or in the backstab.
And he manages to get an ace. 5 kills coming in for Deathmaker, all from under heaven. He gets taken out in normal through the smoke as well. Will clear out the side, but goes unnoticed in towards Garden. Now that area is just so vulnerable for him. Ultimate should be used. Now they do have the showstopper to use as well, so it is a great opportunity in terms of the afterplan. But how exactly is this going to pan out? Because I do believe that it is going to be Escalation coming in on that lurk as always, and he does so amazingly. But the jiggle being is so perfect. It's going to be all down to Deathmaker now in normally a very dire situation, and he manages to get an ace.
God, Deathmaker, God.
Well, it's just Deathmaker things, man. He's just so very good, and when he's in his element, there's no way you can stop him. I mean, Jelly, we all saw this coming from a long time ago, that Team Mahi, they have been dominating. They are the dominating performers here. But did we see it coming in this way?
Look at that. Deathmaker couldn't do the backstab because they had Killjoy.
Indeed, and at this point of time, Deathmaker need to keep up that pace if they want to do something, and Team Mahi is gonna go in with an easy.
Well, Team Mahi will be trying to push in, but it is going to be somehow shut down by GodLike. Now in a 3v5 clutch situation, it's going to be a full-on retake coming in for Team Mahi. Sorry for GodLike Esports as they try to make ends meet. A nice shutdown coming in from Hella, but the trades are good. And even better than the trades, it's going to be GodLike's Deathmaker making the change. Popping off with the ghost as always.
Repeat क्यों अगले check-in नहीं रे, मेरे को खुद को देखना था वापस क्या हुआ था.
Ghostmaster indeed, and things are looking kind of better for GodLike Esports. With the score difference of 8-5, there is a chance for GodLike Esports to come back to Team Mahi.
5 just
like I said before, this map was
2-3 more runs
by
for
GodLike Esports, so you need to do something about it, and you need to show your dominance over Team Mahi, because it just can't.
First caster too energetic, first too low on energy lol.
Exactly.
That's a second one is too low.
I do
everyone have their own pace.
Very early out into the round. Nevertheless, Heaven landing the
even when you see international casters, they are like this only. Everyone has their own pace.
And well,
दोनों energetic रहेंगे तो like
this is going to be
इतना energy और इतना energy ball flash होगा तो अजीब हो जाता है वो.
Instantly traded out by right to waste on 22 HP to work with. The foot already down the grave. It's gonna be Deathmaker popping heads with the ghost in hand. Now, good shots coming in from Hella. There's the Ghostmaster. He's coming in for the kill. He wants more, and he's hungry. And he shuts down Mahi's players.
2 taps of classic,
now,
but
8-6 scoreline. This might just be a comeback.
Mili, how's yo? All good.
In the first half, if you look at the first 2 rounds of the first half, Team Mahi somehow managed to win the second round even after the credit disadvantage that they were on. But somehow this time, GodLike Esports tried not to make the same mistake and giving away the free kills towards Team Mahi, which caused them heavy, and as well as picking up the momentum for Team Mahi in the previous half. Looks like it's gonna be another win coming in from GodLike Esports, but not to forget that they are going with the Spectre as well as Team Mahi is going with the big guns.
The big guns,
Let
the
me
rifles,
push me another.
and this push that is so aggressive, just so very aggressive into it. They means might just have to fall off, but they are not willing to give up now. They want to recover on as much as utility, as much as damage as possible. Last round bonus might just work out in their favor, but it's going to be Flex who might just be the decider of how this one pans out, as it's going to be Antidote missing to check that angle. I don't know why everybody forgets to check that angle. He will get that gun upgrade for his team as well, so that's some good stuff. But a quick B-side execute as all the players of GodLike Esports reallocate themselves into a CT. Now, the utility being placed according to the pushes has to be really, really proper. And look at Helif now. 2 players flanking in on him. The information is going to be given away as well. Now Helif all alone in B main as he manages to not only get 1 but 2, and the 2 lurkers getting shut down. You've got to be kidding me. Amaterasu now gets a nice kill for himself, but it's gonna be a quick push coming in from Flex as he doesn't manage to get a single kill, and Helif just hunting down the players like an absolute beast. Shuts down any sort of an aggression that GodLike really had.
I don't really know what is going on with GodLike Esports.
ये टॉनी देख के दिल को सुकून मिलता है कि इंडिया में और भी गेम्स का इसको
just say that Team is better in terms of aim as well as gameplay coming in against GodLike Esports, but not to forget that
इनका गेम देख के लगता है हम सब बॉट है इस गेम में
giving an ace to the team and as well as clutching the round, and it is possible for other team members of GodLike Esports to do it well. Come on. You have to do something if you want to stand a chance against GodLike Esports. Giving the scoreline of 9-6 looks kind of hopeless for GodLike.
Well, I don't know about hopeless, but I do think that GodLike Esports still have a very strong chance of making it in.
Nice.
It's going to be Whitehorse landing the first beautiful shot in through Excali Skull. Still though, a 4v5 clutch situation falling down to a 3v5 with only 1 minute. Players are now making the choice as to where exactly should they be pushing in, but it's going to be Amaterasu now caught with his pants right down at his ankles, and it's going to be Flex. Just so good with the aim, finally picking up the pace. Right to Ace now having the 1v5 clutch opportunity. Are we going to be seeing another Ace clutch? Well, only time can tell, but looking at the positioning of all of GodLike Esports players and their HP, oh, this is going to be a very, very tough battle. As it's going to be right away, slowly peeking the corners, and Flex with a beautiful headshot. Finally, Flex is able to speak up for himself and carry his own weight.
Indeed, but I would have thought, like, what my suggestion for right to Ace at that point of time is that it was better for him if he would have planted the spike. Just could have managed 300 credit bonus, but unfortunately, he thought that maybe he can clutch it up or maybe just get 1 or 2 kills, which will give more credits towards him.
Yep. And
than getting the spike plant.
Exactly, and not to forget, Jelly, the economic damage on GodLike Esports. All that GodLike Esports really has to work with now is the hefty amount of economic damage. Because already we know that Team Mahi is going to struggle quite a bit. And, close with the utility damage, but it hasn't been put to use yet. Still though, very slow execution coming in from the players as the lockdown gets used as well. It should be a quick push coming out of the bomb site, and Leah is going to completely take out any sort of line of sight for Deathmaker, but just the Leah being put in time is so perfect that it's going to be boiling down essentially to a 3v3 as all the players now are preparing up the site for a quick spike plant. Oh, there it is. The showstopper has been put to use, and the players have been spotted, but not a single kill used for the showstopper. 2v2 turning down to 1v2 and Flex. Oh god, this is just so menacingly looking like an impossible task, as Flex will be taking down 3 kills with himself to right to Ace's grave. Good round coming in for GodLike Esports.
Not really much that could have been done, but right to Ace, he got stuck in the corner.
Yep.
Couldn't really look anywhere to look towards the garden. He'll be get caught off guard from Heaven by Flex, and if it looks towards Heaven, which exactly what happened, Whitehorse got him off guard as he's gonna take the final kill, giving another round victory towards GodLike Esports now is looking very positive. To be honest, I did not really see this coming, but the score difference of 9-8 from that score difference of um 9
GodLike
to,
is
what was it,
back.
4?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. I mean, see,
Excali got
irrespective of what the
Deathmaker.
scoreline really was, we are
Hey, hope you
seeing some
did it.
steady progression coming in from
It's
GodLike
the ego,
Esports.
don't lose
And
this.
we can, it's safe to say that they are making a hefty amount of progression already early out into the round. The dart though is good, and so is the shot dart. It's going to be doing no damage though, unfortunately, as the players are going to be falling off as well. Two players right now, very, very low on Team Mahi's end of the ordeal. As the players are going to be pushing out very aggressively. It's going to be White.
Oh,
beautiful kill.
Nah.
Hello? How is he even allowed to do that? As it's going to be Flex shutting down this round with a beautiful spray transfer coming in from White
Damn,
Horse.
those kills.
A spray to save the day is what my climb will be from now. Amazing spray coming in from White Horse, just kind of shut down 3 players of Team Mahi just like that with 1 magazine. That's all is needed. So
I
don't
need one
think
cup
else
of
to
coffee
congratulate
after
that. I
this.
had very
Please,
few bullets
God
and
will
I
win
could
so
not
that I
get
can
them
have a
one. So
nice
that's
cup
just
of
next skill,
coffee.
because if you look at the
It's
gameplay coming in
sweet
from White
coffee.
Horse,
Or else
30
I'll
bullets
have the
to
bitter
work
one.
around with, and some are managing 30 bullets to kill down 3 people. I mean, people. That is,
Well, I don't know. It's just some really professional gameplay. And oh, Antidote coming in with that Korean jet sort of a gameplay up, drafting up towards Gen Breeder and getting that early access. But look at this. It's going to work out in his favor. But oh, God. Just so good with the trigger finger, waiting for the patience. And he's going to be reallocating towards Street. Now with 2 players coming on that rotation as well. It's going to be up for grabs, but Antidote spamming away with the Vandal, lands 1, but gets blind as a bat as he can't land a second. Now it is going to be a 4v3 clutch situation coming up with the players of GodLike Esports. This retake, it is going to be difficult, but they have done it again. And they have done it before and they can do it again, that's for sure. Now, an interesting plant position coming in from these players, as it should give the opportunity to push it through, but Excali shuts down not only one, and the double health setup is so perfect that the last player up and towards heaven is going to get shut down by Right to Ace, taking that revenge that that he got stuck in towards a bomb site the previous round.
Yes, yeah, I'm good.
That's
Good gameplay by GodLike now, yeah.
As well as Team Mahi, as they needed the momentum break coming in from GodLike Esports. If they want to make a easy win towards them,
Now Team Mahi is also going to
Team
be in
Mahi just need
pressure.
3 more
Let's
rounds
go.
to pass out with the flying
Yes,
colors.
but I
Second
believe
map,
Team Mahi
gives
plays
them a
better when they are in
advantage
pressure.
Towards the
What do you
Team Mahi's
think?
hand. And not to forget that this is a best of 5 map. So players are gonna face off against each other on 5 maps if the score line is balanced between both the teams.
Now Team Mahi, with only 1 round to go for GodLike Esports, they have so much of an economy to work with, so even if they lose this round,
Is this
they can
second
buy
map?
up in the next
Second.
as well. So that
First was
is
Haven,
good
this is
news for them.
second map,
But
Ascent.
will they have the opportunity to shut down, as it is going to be a quick setup for trade gameplay coming in for both the teams? Now, Excali tapping away, it can't seem to connect. It's going to be Deathmaker, though, prevailing in the situation. And, oh, Flex with that nice little spray
4v2
down
now.
towards Antidote. Now, I really feel like Team Mahi is getting shut down. And that's the first time I've possibly said that in the entire tournament. Team Mahi having a real competitor to go up against. Finally, they are being put under pressure. They have a huge challenge to deal with. Now, it's very slow, just so slow that there's really nothing that can be done about this sort of a gameplay. They know, they're very
30
much
seconds
aware
left.
that if this is going to be a lethal push, it has to happen right now, and as a bomb, as a spike should get planted any second now, it's going to be a sort of a weird crossfire coming in for the players of Team Mahi. I do believe that they're trying to still take the resite, and I think they don't want to sit for the after plant. They
Last
want to
player
instead go in
standing.
for that contesting gunfight, but it's going to be Flex coming in from A mains and shutting him down. I was about to say that was a little bit of an odd decision. How exactly are you going to manage the site with 4
Who won
players
first,
jumping in
TM?
on you from all directions?
Indeed, especially when you see two
Yeah,
players on
he
Avalon, two
actually
guys
played
coming
like a
from
god
mid. There's not really
yesterday.
a lot of hiding
कुछ
spots for
भी
you.
मार रहा था
For
भाई.
Mahi to do a lot. And I guess the safe bet it could have
First
been
map
just
कौन
staying where
जीता?
that
TM.
maker stayed over there and getting an ace from under heaven. That is probably a chance that we could have seen if the proper set of gameplay that could have come in from Team Mahi. Looks like Team Mahi is going in for a tactical timeout. The first thing I've seen for like after so long. Team Mahi going in for a tactical timeout to find how to stop GodLike Esports from getting any more free wins towards them, because it's really getting on the nerves of Team Mahi, and they need to find out something. Right to is sitting on 9 kills and 12 deaths, whereas the Matarasu sitting with 5 kills and 13 deaths. They need to step up their game, looks like, at this point of time.
Yep. And Hevan, we have seen him being a fragger, being just such an amazing player before.
OT
I don't know what's going on in his
सकता
brain
है.
right now, because I think he is struggling
या
a bit
फिर
to
12
get those
13
kills
पे
for
भी
his team.
हो सकता
But
है.
he is very fixated on the utility usage that might just be putting him back. And that is very normal, actually. You know, when you put fraggers like Hevan onto agents like, I would just say, utility heavy agents, it does take them some time to adjust into it, and he is doing an absolutely amazing job of playing Breach and Sky on certain maps like Ascent and Bind. Now, of course, if they win this map out, the next map is going to be Icebox, which I just can't wait to see what's going to be the pick,
I also
what is
like
going to be
Icebox
the
a lot.
game plan, because you know who I really want to see on Icebox? It's going to be Viper. I mean, hey, who needs an Omen or a Brimstone when you can pick up the Viper and do some insane walls and some insane gameplay just with a utility?
Indeed, and like that way, we're gonna walk out to the next round, and this is what I'd like to call a grand finale, where we see both the teams getting a head-on-head
Dead Maker with 10
combat.
HP.
With the two teams looking very...
Oh. Okay, then I guess it's going to be a very quick shutdown coming in for Team Mahi as they take out all the players out onto the board here. Now, a quick rotation coming on onto a bomb site, and the players are scattered all across. Amaterasu getting the spike planted is going to be very important, but it's going to be Excali lurking around in towards mid, and is going to be shutting down Shivi. Now, White Horse, he's done this before where he's gotten 3 kills just in a single spray, but is he going to be able to get this one done? That's the real question. 2 players into his under heaven. There's going to be the quick push out, and Amaterasu, long range Spectre, no problem coming in for him as well. 11 to 10, breaking the momentum that GodLike had picked up for themselves.
Well, that is what I was about to talk about. GodLike Esports have, if you look at the first half, GodLike Esports
Last number,
managed to
yes.
break the momentum, but
F,
could
sorry,
not
वो
pick
गलती
it
से
up.
लिखा
And it looks
दिखा
like
था.
this is what is exactly
Yeah.
happening towards the Mahi. They're managing to break up the momentum of GodLike Esports, but what is
ये round
that
चालू होते ही
magic that
खत्म हो
they are
गया.
not able to pick it up? Moving on to the scoreline difference of 10 to 11, I might have said that it might look
You
impossible
are white
for
eyes,
GodLike
I
Esports
always
first half.
अरे.
Score difference of 6 to 3, I guess. 4 to 8, it wasn't really that possible, but looking at them right now, I might take my words back.
Well, they have been very aggressive, and it has worked out for them, but really, GodLike has to make some changes in the way they want to play this map. Now, Excali getting spotted out in the last chunk of time, just so unfortunate. But he's still going to be staying in towards B mains because he doesn't want to leave this positioning. That amount of map control becomes so important that essentially you can, essentially it really does become much easier to, you know, gain up that side control, to get that map control, as well as make those pushes viable for yourselves. Now Deathmaker with the operator in hand. He has been very helpful. He has done so much of damage with the operator before. Well, nevertheless, it is going to be the Hunter's Fury coming into play here as well. And the push coming in from Excali is good. More than good, it's better. But okay then, the shots being missed up on. It's going to be Deathmaker getting down. Hellef, such an amazing Sentinel player that he is. It's going to be a quick push coming in through the smoke. Oh, the timing of that is just so unfortunate.
Whoever is first in
will
the
be shutting
smoke,
him down. A 3v4
the kill
clutch
is theirs.
situation coming in very, very quickly. Now there it is. A quick push coming in through lane, and it's gonna be Deathmaker hoping to land a beautiful shot in, but Amaterasu jumping down like a little bunny
Plant
still
milega?
manages to get Heaven off the server.
Oh, they got the plant.
one-on-one battles, the gunfight just being lost to such unfortunate situations. It seems as though this is just looking like an overall loss for GodLike Esports. I mean, it is a little early to say, but this match point that will be coming in from Team Mahi most likely might just be the savior of the round and might just be the momentum breaker, the soul crushing of the match point. Now, Flex peeking every angle possible. The time is ticking down and the retake should not be good, but Flex, he is even better as he doesn't only manage to get one, but gets the third as well, and a good clutch coming in from Flex. And okay, I think he has the time as well, and he is going to get the diffuser in underway, but oh my god, Flex proved me wrong all along. Wow.
An intense gameplay coming in from both the team. GodLike Esports team and as well as Team Mahi, just exactly putting me on the edge of my seat. And
It
I
must
have so
be-
much that it's putting me
Yeah,
as
it
well
must
on
be in the
seat of a roller coaster where it's just
museum.
putting me
Oh,
up and
sorry.
down and up and
Because
down.
you
And
are
I'm just
truly a
wondering
work of
what is
art.
gonna happen in the next
बस
few
क्या
rounds. As both of
पिकअप
them
लाइन्स कहाँ
need
से
2
उठाए
rounds
हैं ये
to
लोग?
get the map under their advantage. Team
I'm just
Antidote
happy
is
to
going
see the
in
scoreline
with
right now.
5.5 armor. Kind of weird in my opinion, but he might pull it out.
Right now, every single prediction we've had for GodLike Esports, they're literally proving us wrong. They're just saying that, no, we're in this and we're willing to dominate. Yes, we had the first map not going in our favor, but doesn't mean we're going to let the second map of Ascent slip through
Bad
our
timing.
fingers. Now Deathmaker in for a surprise as he will get blind as a bad
Oh,
one.
nice,
Oh,
nice,
the
nice,
flash
nice.
missing him nearly, and it's going to be
Oh,
Deathmaker
bro,
landing the
nice
second as well.
shot.
And oh, it's going to be a time.
Oh.
It's just going to be the timing just being so not in his favor in that situation as he does manage to get to the third kill being traded out
Spike planted.
by Hellf. Now, a 3v2 full-blown retake coming in for the players of Team Mahi as they somehow have to manage to make this retake not go into the favor of GodLike Esports. 3 players most likely pushing in through, and there it is. The lockdown has been used as well on the right timing. The ultimate will be put to use, and there comes the ultimates coming out onto the board here, but it is going to be Shivy taking down Hellf, and not only that, it's going to be Amaterasu now in a very tough situation, a very tough spot, but oh god!
What a
Shivy now
recon.
closing out the round to a match point, and ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing matchup.
It will go
happening
OT
of
or
Team
they'll
Mahi
win.
versus GodLike Esports.
Match point.
I really don't have a lot of words to say right now because what we saw in the first half is completely different on the second half, and I guess it's safe to say that this map is heavily defender-sided map because looks like both the team has picked up their momentum exactly on
It's
the defense
A
side.
rush.
Just gonna give GodLike Esports a very good chance, and that look like it's gonna be a heavy rush. It's gonna be stopped by Heaven.
Well, this is
Oh.
looking like such dominating gameplay right now that it seems as though there's really no way that Team Mahi can be put to bed. But Flex now, he has been a dominating power before and he can do it again. Getting spotted out. So much of damage
Oh,
coming
he
out
doesn't
from
even
Gloria,
have
and
HP.
this might
He
be the
killed
one-shot
himself.
First map
Right to
win
his,
coming
killed
in
himself.
from GodLike Esports, a 1v3. Now Amaterasu gets shut down and the second map win.
GG
going
GodLikes
in
in the
favor of
chat.
GodLike
GG
Esports.
GodLikes in the chat.
What a game coming in for them from leading and running down to a terrible scoreline of 8-4.
I'll have a sweet
Coming
coffee.
back up, and finally all the players picking up their weight and really showing that we don't care what's happening. We are going to make this map a win for us. Second map of Ascent going on over to GodLike Esports.
Flex played
Huge
really
comeback
well.
indeed with that little score line. It wasn't really hopeful for me to witness that thing, and I lost all my hopes that it is gonna be impossible for GodLike Esports. But I take my word back. I'm very sorry to say that and a jump like that for GodLike Esports because we have not seen the ultimate gameplay that came in right now against Team Mahi. We're winning the second map with a score
Pehla
line
match
difference of
Team
11 to
Mahi
13.
जीता
That is
and
what
the
I would love
second
to
map
call a
a
grand
GodLike.
finale game. Where
So it's
the first
1-1
map
right
win
now
won
in
by Mali,
BO5.
the second map is going in the favor of GodLike Esports. The third
Second,
map
abhi it's
is
Icebox
going
abhi.
to
Third, sorry.
Icebox, which is a pick by Mahi, where we will see GodLike Esports as
Come
they
back,
carry
OP,
the Ascent.
yes.
And not to forget to give shout out to CORSAIR for sponsoring this amazing event, as well as Elite Hubs in hosting the event as well. So make sure to go check out both CORSAIRs and Elite Hubs on the social media as well as their websites if you want to grab
Jet diff
yourself
कर दिया पूरा.
some amazing equipments for your gaming.
Now, before we go into the
Kinda.
next map, which is going to be
Not
Icebox,
really.
who is going to be taking that one
18-20
away?
man.
That is going to be the
Not
real
a
question. So,
biggest
ladies and gentlemen,
difference.
stack back up on your snacks, crack open that fresh can of
What
Red
a
Bull,
OP.
and we'll be right back with some very,
I'll also
very
be right
interesting
back.
gameplay.
Guys, I'll be right back. Okay, you don't go anywhere. तुमको भी कॉफी चाहिए तो तुम भी लेके आना, ठीक है?
leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa. And if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Don't stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me. That's why I gave you everything. Held you close by the stormy seas. Oh, you meant the world to me. I used to kiss your head when you cried for me. Hold your hand while the pain was over. Keep you warm by the roaring sea. You meant the world to me. Shadows in the atmosphere, charting the stratosphere. Yeah. I prayed for you and kept you near in hopes you'd chase away my fears. I'm on my own, you made it so, and now I'm chasing nightmares. I used to
Do you remember how you held me thin? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finale of CORSAIR Rising Champs in association with Elite Hubs, where 8 teams were invited to face off against each other on a prize pool of 1 lakh INR. Now, we have seen amazing gameplay from each and every team like SATL, PubgID Sports, Biryani Power, every single team that you can name off has done an incredible job in making up and also entertaining the viewers as well as proving their worth of the prize money itself. But we have to remember that there has to be just one winner of the prize money, and which is why we have to cut the list down and put up a game against GodLike Esports versus Team Mahi, which we all were hoping for. And in fact, a lot of you have already predicted that this game is gonna happen on the finale, and this is now it's a third map where we saw both the Team Mahi as well as GodLike Esports have secured their victories one-on-one, and it's gonna be best of 5 game. The game has started and looks like it's gonna be pretty much a hefty round that we'll witness.
Well, it is going to be no sort of a man advantage coming in for either teams yet, but look at the team composition. It's a literal copy-paste of the team composition. No difference whatsoever with the double sentinel, a single initiator, a controller, as well as just a single duelist, being Jet the preferred choice. Now, for some reason, Jet is one of the more preferable agents on this map purely because of her opportunity of, I would just say, having the map control, and she clears out so much space for her team as well. So it looks as though it can be a pretty simple A-side execute as, sorry, a B-side execute, as bomb will get planted right away. A lot of spams coming out onto the board here, and this map is tended to go towards the attacker's side, but really it's going to be the retake that might just be setting the pace here for GodLike Esports. Now, the utility being readied up right now, this is going to be really, really important. Now, Deathmaker landed the first kill. He's feeling himself for sure as he lands the second as well. And the trades are so good. The frags are so good. But oh, the damage coming in is even better, as it is going to be Excali getting shut down without any problem whatsoever. And a beautiful
I'm back.
in GodLike Esports.
A retake out of flawless.
Yeah, it's flawless?
From GodLike Esports.
Wow, how did I miss that?
Gonna give them enough room to go in with the big guns. As
Nice.
He's gonna roll out at this point of time. And we'll see how GodLike Esports might as well dominate.
Oh, okay.
Since it's their pick, there is a possibility that they will dominate over GodLike Esports. So let's not judge about what's gonna happen based on the first round. But I have my favorites already ready. Especially when you see Deathmaker coming in with 3 kills. That is very crucial. Especially in the first round. Getting 3 kills with a ghost is not too easy.
Well, GodLike Esports have already picked up the first round. It seemed as though they couldn't make it through. But if this map will go out into the favor of GodLike Esports, I'm pretty sure Team Mahi will be just shaking their head. Now, White Horse. Very important positioning coming in from him, as it is going to be a quick A-side execution, and this angle is so dangerous, but it is somehow going to be a complete shutdown coming in from the players of Deathmaker and Whitehorse as quick trades come out onto the board here. Good stuff, but HLF somehow manages to get one, and not only one, the nullification of the man advantage is so perfect. Well, there it is. The utility damage has come out onto the board here, as it's going to be a quick after-plant situation for all the players of Team Mahi. Will Team Mahi be able to succeed through this round? And that is the real question that they have to answer to. Now the shock dart should be doing hefty amounts of damage, but unfortunately it doesn't connect from the single player. HLF on the other hand will get shut down instantly. Both the players now on such low HP that it's all about the timing and the patience here as the timer ticks down on the spike as well. This plant should get tapped upon, and okay, he's deciding to stick it halfway, and that is a great choice coming in from him. But the game is so much better, even with both the players being with the foot in the game.
With Sage?
Somehow Team Mahi bring it back.
What?
Indeed,
Just one
what
duelist?
actually unfortunate coming in, and like I said, what happened to the last map is repeating itself. When we see that if you win the first round, you're
same exact lineup from the GodLike too.
Because this is what's gonna set GodLike Esports in a very terrible economy. But they have nothing to work around. But Deathmaker on the other hand is going in with a Vandal as well as a half shield buy. Probably going to pull up some plays over here, but it's not okay to be that amount of confidence. Because if your team doesn't have you to back it up, but we can't doubt at the same time about Antidote's capability. I mean, Deathmaker's capability.
Okay then.
One player.
Well, he is feeling himself, and he is going to continue to reign ahead of everything that comes into his way. Now, quick frags coming out onto the board here, as it is going to be Flex making every possible sound cue in the world. Excali managing to take him out as well, and a quick wall
the wrong
used
position
to
for the
stop
other
any sort of
team.
push coming in from the backstabs. Now, a quick push should be coming out onto the bomb side as a spike should get planted as well. Deathmaker going in for the Vandal buy. Not entirely sure if it's going to be the best of opportunities in terms of their weapon utility, but I do think that if Deathmaker, I mean, he's done it before. He can totally do it again. He has the potential. He has the fragging capability, but look at the timing here. It's so perfect on Deathmaker's side, as he will get a nice shot right through Excali's skull. Now a 1v3 coming in for him, and will the players decide to hunt him down, or will they choose to stay back and take a slow ride ahead in towards defender spawn. Still so slow that it doesn't seem
Thumbnail is
like
posted on
any of the
media
players
with the
want to
name
make
Ayush.
any
Okay.
sudden changes in towards the players into
Deathmaker is trying
especially when
hard.
Deathmaker
Yeah.
is such a dominating character. I mean, he's such a dominating player as well that it seems as though Deathmaker has it all under his conscious and everything's just set up for him.
Indeed, and I don't think that it would be a smart decision to face a Deathmaker, especially when that guy
Saving will be better. Yeah, that's what he did.
1v5 under heaven on the map of.
They are on
Ascent.
defend, right?
The team Mahi
They should
actually
score
knows
at
the
least
potential of
7.
Deathmaker on defense.
Least
I don't think
7.
it's good enough to gamble on what the guy can actually do, which is a very wise decision coming in, as Deathmaker will save the gun to the next round. But every single one will go in with a full buy and
Well, a lot of interesting wins coming out onto the board here as the godlike squad will be going in for an interesting choice of buy. Deathmaker though will be staying
Nice
strong
two
even with
frags,
the lockdown
DM.
being present. He's gonna dash away right now to possibly get the spike planted as well. Now good stuff, man. That the utility damage is so good as it won't only be shutting down Excali's opportunity of escaping that area, but possibly causing a huge error. But these shot
Is
downs
Team
are
Mahi
even
in-
better
yeah.
as they just
They are
keep
indeed.
lowering down Excali's health. Now, the positioning has to be so perfect, but
Nice.
getting the spray down through the wall, just not happening. This is just looking like a massacre coming in for GodLike Esports. The Team Mahi's players shut them down. What a round coming in for Team Mahi.
3 rounds of the behalf
Why
of
Mizo
Team
deleted
Mahi.
IG
Looks like
I
Team Mahi has
seriously
already
have
picked
no
up the
clue
position, and I
actually.
don't really have a good
मैं
feeling
थोड़े
about
दिन
Icebox
पहले देखा
because
था उसका
Icebox
टैग
being a
नहीं था
map
मेरे
that
पोस्ट पे.
is
When
hated
I
by
went
a lot
look
of
for
players
her
in the
account, it
community.
was not there.
So
I
many
don't
angles
know
to check, so many corners
what happened.
that is unexpected for such a situation. And looks like Deathmaker is going in for yet another Vandal buy with a half shield, but the entire team has no money to work around with. I have questions on GodLike Esports buy,
Mahi back in form.
but if
Yeah,
it's not working
it
for them,
seems
I
they
don't
are.
think it is quite a better option to go in, even though it manages to save the gun for them. But look at Heaven's position.
Yeah, like you said before, right? That force buy, the habit of I mean, it's just okay, right? So I've been playing in multiple communities, and we have seen so many different types of teams playing in not only the EU region as well as the SA region. But one thing I can say for sure is about the Indian community when it comes to playing Valorant, their sort of a playstyle is so different, so aggressive with the aim that it's almost like even if they are on the eco, they somehow manage to be superior in those situations. This is what I'm
Nice.
talking about. Heaven managing to get that kill is good enough, but the man advantage somehow is still going to be nullified by Excali. Now, that is some good stuff, but Deathmaker peeking in through yellow, being so good with his aim. But Antidote coming in with that amazing jet aim, the jet diff that we like to call it in the community. He's turning out to be a nightmare to work with. Now, Antidote returning back all the way around, and Shivy on just 26 HP to work with. He can easily pick up a gun and save it.
Arey, हाँ.
Not entirely sure why he's not going in for the save. Best option for him would be to go in for the save as well. I mean, there's so many guns lying around, but I think he wants to go in for that plant.
10 seconds left.
Plant denial, as he will be spotting
One
down
enemy
Antidote and gets a beautiful shot on him as well. 26 HP to work with, and Helef obviously having the advantage in terms of weaponry as well as utility. It seems like pretty much done and dusted round. But Shivy making no sound, and the utility being used way too earlier than expected. The angle is perfect. The gun upgrade is going to come into play here, but he has to be so careful. The spams are good, but just in the wrong side of the panel, as he will be tapping away on the bomb, and the timing has to be so perfect. But look at that. Perfect stuff coming in from Helef. A very good clutch opportunity coming in for Shivy, but unfortunately, it does seem that the HP advantage here was just too much to take for him.
A nice try from Chevy. I don't really think that could have been
Nano
a lot of stuff
song
that
में
Chevy could
मर
have done in
जाएगा
that
Lord.
particular round, because with that amount of HP, you managed to get one kill, and I would have recommended Chevy to go and save a gun in that in that situation, because there is no there is no reason for you to take a fight, but I don't
Hell,
give an
is performing
appreciation.
so
I do
well
appreciate
as
his effort
Sentinel.
on trying, but it just didn't work out for them.
Well, this
Nice
is what I'm
first
talking
frag.
about when it doesn't work out to Team Mahi, because that Maker is there, and whenever he's there, he just somehow manages to get such amazing kills that it almost feels unreal. Now it is going to be the initial point of success that is going to be bringing in the man advantage for GodLike Esports. Whitehorse keeping a close eye in towards that angle to make sure that if anybody does make the mistake of peeking him, he's going to be shut off the server. Good utility damage coming out onto the board here as well, but with the man advantage, it's a very daunting task to deal with. And Team Mahi are going to have to be so perfect with their aim right now that even if a single mistake is done, the ultimate, the utilities, and there it is, the Hunter's Fury doing damage, but not enough to shut anyone down. Instead, it's going to be the guns blazing in glory. Now a 3v5 clutch situation coming in for Team Mahi, as right to ace will hear every single sort of a footstep. But, oh, look at
One
this.
enemy
This is such a
remaining.
daunting angle as he doesn't manage to get only one but two. And it is going to be the Hunter's Fury that will not come out into this favor. I was thinking
DM
that
anti
maybe
or
he'll pull it out,
SK
but instead it's going to be the guns
DM
again,
SK
just
Rossi
showing
anti.
how much better they are.
If you look at right to ace gameplay,
Why do I
every
support
time he
DM?
is
There's a
going
reason
on
behind
with
it.
a
We
lurk
both
role,
played
even
like
doesn't
many
really matter
tournaments
what team
together.
is playing,
He was
he's
in my
always
team,
going
so
in with
that's
a
why.
lurk. And that is what no one ever expects him to do, because he takes such a weird little
And I
angle.
know
But
how much
he'll
effort he
just walk
puts
into his
in a
crosshair. All
game.
he just have to do is not even touch his keyboard, but just press one finger on his mouse
You're
button
not beautiful and I
get
choke a
easy
lot.
kills for
I hope this
himself.
is Joe.
Which is gonna be exact situation what happened in the last round, where right to ace line.
Trigger discipline nahi hai. Nahi, that was a trigger discipline. You got
As
2
just he was
kills.
lurking around. A quick timeout is coming in from Team Mahi side for Excali's timeout.
Yep, I do believe that there is a little
God
bit
and
of a
Jeet ke
technical
paas
issue
yeah,
something
because
going
they are
on
getting
with the
first
players.
tracks
But it
because of
shouldn't be
Death
too long
Maker,
before we hop
but
into
then
the
I
match.
don't know what's
But
happening.
really, what are your predictions
TM
for
के
this
साइड
match?
से
Who do
दो
you think
दो
is going to be coming out on top?
दो दो में कैसे मर रहे हैं वो लोग?
Honestly, in the first map, I saw Team Mahi
What is
dominating.
this?
In the
Okay.
second map, I saw the way Team Mahi dominated in the first half. It actually gave me a hope that Team Mahi, without any doubt, gonna just, but without any contesting, he will, Team Mahi will win the second map as well as the third map without any problem. But looking at the performance coming in the
थोड़ा
second
आवाज
map,
बढ़ा दो
from a 4-8
please, both yours
round
and match
difference
का भी.
to a 13
मेरा
11
actually
round
my
difference,
voice
but
is
GodLike Esports
good.
managed to get a
देखो ना,
second
when
map
I'm
under
talking
their
it's going
control.
towards
I'm
yellow
guessing that since this map was
and
picked up
उतना
by
ही
Team
आवाज
Mahi,
होना
there is a chance
चाहिए.
that Team Mahi
मैं
will
इसका बढ़ाती
win
हूँ.
this map, but
Desktop audio
not to
पे.
forget that GodLike Esports has made a huge comeback in the last round, and it is possible for GodLike to do the same thing again.
Seems as though we are to be seeing the timer not ticking down anytime soon, but. And I feel as though the economy situation right now, if we take a look at it, Jelly, Team Mahi is stacked up with the moolah. They have so much of economy to work with, especially look at Hella.
Flying
He has
Beast
9,000
company.
credits right
Yes,
now,
I
so he's
know.
maxed out. He can easily just pick up a couple
Best
of guns
Nigerian
and
Valorant
even drop it over to
community.
his teammates to save up and stack up on that economy again. GodLike
Dinks.
Esports, on the other hand, are looking a little dire in terms of their economy, because economy is such a vital part to the game, and when it comes down to economy, that really can set the pace of how the game is going to go.
क्या हो रहा है इनका?
Yes, your aim and your game sense make a huge change in
It's
how you're going to be
study
executing those
AFK,
rounds and
okay.
how you're going to be
वो तो jump कर
pushing
रहा है.
out towards your bomb sites and defending your
Yes,
bomb
yes.
sites. But economy is really
Not
just
AFK.
the main decider in that. We're
Hell,
going to see
it's
Whitehorse
AFK, I
a little
guess.
bored as he's going to be
He's not
tracking down,
moving.
doing some aim training in with some interesting stickers out onto the wall. Hey, all I'm going to say is that's some good
Can
aim
I
training
play
right there.
with you? B2, what's B2?
In fact, but like you have said, that big guns will set
Bronze
up the
too.
momentum and the pace of the game, but not to forget that Team Mahi did manage to get the second
Okay.
round under their
I need to get
under
an
their
account for
belt.
that.
Even
if
though
I'm gonna play with you.
even the GodLike Esports managed to win the first round, even when they came in with the big guns like SMGs,
अम्मा तेरा
blazing
सो
in,
मैं तो
firing
घर
every
जाऊँ.
single corner. But Team Mahi did manage to win the second round and taking it under their
अभी तो
advantage
माओ भी
as
family
well. So
join
I wouldn't really
Kalyan,
agree
huh?
to the fact that the guns actually matter. What matters is the team play that you're showing up, as well
Mili
as
should
the
be best
perfect
idea.
amount of communications and the intel you gather for each other. Because with that, I don't really think any guns will be there to support you. I mean, guns are there to support your gameplay. That's all. That is all is there in my opinion. Guns are there to support your gameplay, but it is you. It doesn't really matter what guns you're using. You can't just get an ace with a Spectre just by running and gunning. It's just all about the intel and knowing where your enemies are.
Tens will be very upset after listening to this.
We are going to be hopping back into the map, ladies and gentlemen, of
New
Icebox.
vlog will
Now, whoever
come
wins
soon.
this map is going to have a chance
The Peaky
to
Blinders
yet
देखा
again
है
go
क्या?
in
देखो बहुत
for the
बढ़िया. I have
fourth map,
heard
I believe,
about
which is
it,
going to
but
be
देखा नहीं.
Bind. Bind being such an interesting map for both the teams, it is going to be one hell of a match to watch, and I definitely want to witness that map because it is going to be an interesting match after all. Now, it seems as though it is going to be the Hunter's Fury still sticking on there as a lot of the players are going to get flushed out off to the bomb side. Hevan now on only 70 HP to work with, and getting the first kill in the round down onto Flex. Oh, so very low on the HP, but it's somehow going to be Deathmaker trying to equalize the man advantage. Deathmaker, 4 HP to work with. No heals on his team either, and it looks so daunting right now that there's really nothing he can do. But the rotation comes in from Team Mahi, and so does Helef. Right around the corner as he lands a beautiful headshot down onto Shivi. The sound cue has been given, and the HP advantage is definitely there for Helef. Yet again, prevailing in this situation, it is Helef. Now, White Horse. Killjoy versus Killjoy battle, the stare down. Who's going to be winning it out? Only time will tell, as it is going to be a very quick push coming in, and Helef missing the shot, but he's playing so aggressively. He hears the sound, but doesn't make a push, and oh my. Okay then, I guess Amitharas's footsteps were just a decoy to what was really going on through his mind.
I'm also getting to open a
I am
gaming
kind of
channel.
confused of what is
Nice.
exactly happening
Congrats.
with the GodLike esports as
What
well
would
as
Ritu madam say if she
Team Mahi,
was
because,
supporting Godel right now?
it
Hi
is
Ram.
it's very awkward
Ram,
to
what's
see
happening?
that you have like both of them whiffing the
sorry.
shots on each other, but it could have been an easily take out from
I'll
either
answer.
one of them.
That's a
Killjoy.
blackmail you're
And
doing,
somehow
which
Mithras
I
is
don't
gonna
support
take the
at all.
last kill
Sorry.
by just doing the same exact lurking role where you don't really expect that there will be one guy.
Raspberry is
holding
more
up.
cute
And
than you.
If you ask me
I'm
what I
not
find
gonna deny
weird
that.
about
No,
this
nor
entire
I'm gonna
tournament
argue.
is
I'm sorry.
nothing
I
other than
love
Escali
it. I
playing Sage.
watched flying these for Raspberry.
I mean, yeah, I could
One
go,
of
I
the
could agree
reasons.
with that. I usually would
Who are you
expect the
supporting,
IGL to
Gordon,
pick up
right
the
now?
role of the Sage on this map purely because of how much of dominating, performance she can
Answer
have
is
on this map.
I'll.
But oh, Hevan now stuck in a very sticky situation as he's not going to manage to
Yeah.
even get a single kill down
I'm
to his
sorry.
yellow. Deathmaker, 2
Abhi
knives
is
in hand,
so
will try to
bullying.
tap away on the head, but 1 knife only, and oh, the perfect headshot.
The last
To
night it
essentially
was.
put
or
a
it's
cherry
just
on
a
top of the
headshot
cake.
Milan.
Flex now, just shooting away with the Bucky, hoping to hit a perfect shot, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen for him, as he's just been so unlucky.
Spike
But
down.
Shivy, on the other hand, says, "You have a big gun, I have a classic," as he will get shut down by
Nice shot
Antidote
by
and
Shivy,
Excali with
The
the
round was
nice
nice, really.
little headshot through Flex. It's going to be a simple round coming in for Team Mahi.
Again,
I know
we can
two
see the
Saloni
exact thing that is
and
going
both
on in the
are
first map
gamers.
as well as the second
Salonis
map.
and
And
two
we witnessed the
Salonis
same thing
and
with
both
third
are
map, where
gamer.
we can see GodLike esports trying to break the
Who's the
momentum
other
coming in
Saloni
from
in
Team
Mumbai?
Mahi, but somehow Team Mahi
There's only one
is
Saloni, it's
counter
me,
that
I
and take
guess.
up the momentum back again.
Here.
Deathmaker, we can see Deathmaker is going
Hello,
in
how
with
are
a
you?
12 kill 6 deaths
I'm all good.
with an operator and a full buy. That is what I love to see, and I'm hoping that this will be a game changer right now. If only he manages to connect the dots, but look at Helef, he's not following for that trap.
He knows that that angle is so good, and see, he knows it now as well. That
Very big
Deathmaker
salute to
probably picked
Gaurav
up the
Dada.
op in this
It's
round.
too hard
2
to
to 6
yeah.
scoreline, not looking too hot for
And
GodLike
that to
esports.
make it so
But it's going to
entertaining.
be Helef landing the first kill in the round as he shuts down Vital.
Yeah,
So
16
any
kills.
sort of a presence,
Her name is
any sort of a
Saloni.
utility
Oh my
usage
God,
coming in
how
from him
nice.
has been removed off the server. Now it is going to be GodLike Shivy playing very aggressively into his mid. The boiler's control
And
has
her
been
gaming
taken,
name is
and so
Mia,
has
and her
the
real name is
area
Saloni.
under tube can
Like
be a possible
MNS,
play for
my
them
gaming
as
name
well,
is Mili and
but
my
they
real
have
name
to
is
be very
Saloni.
slow as they
MNS.
try to make this push
उसका
happen
case है तो
because
surname
a
नहीं आता है
single
ना?
mistake could cost them the entire round.
तो बहुत ही ज़्यादा ट्रेनिंग हो जाएगा फिर
5v4 clutch situation coming in for GodLike Esports as the revive comes into play here as well, and the revive's perfect and so is Helif's
Hello,
positioning,
Ria.
but I do think that he gave the sound away as it is going to be Heaven now trying to battle with so many players all alone on the bomb side. The wall protecting the plant, but oh, the timing on that, the spray transfer taking off a chunk of damage from his armor. Now the quick ultimate usage to get the intel as well, but it's not going to give him much unless and until there's Deathmaker to save the day as he shuts down Helef. A fragging machine of a sentinel player as Deathmaker is playing so close around his smoke and just playing around like a madman. He will spot one and get that kill as well. Get the man at operator and he can make magic
Please
with it.
defuse for
Now,
this.
a 3v2 falling down essentially to a 1v2 as Deathmaker is now going to have to deal with this all alone. A right click to the head. Coming in clutch with what an amazing round. Team Mahi yet again clutching things up, and it's going to be an amazing round coming in for them.
Her name is Saloni Pawar.
Oh, good. A very
That's
good
fine.
try
Still
from
fine.
Deathmaker, sitting on 15 kill and stuff with 3 beautiful
And she's
operation shots
Maharashtrian, that means.
that he
Pawar.
landed. Could not
Wow.
save up that gun.
We
at
twin a
least
lot,
in
me
the
and
last
Mia.
round. It's gonna cost a little bit of economy damage as they're going in with a
NTDMK, yes.
economy buy as he will try to
Many
save up
HP?
the economy for the next round. We'll see another
Played
shotgun
so
siege gameplay
well,
coming in
yeah.
from GodLike Esports.
Coordination
I mean,
diff हो रहा है
I'm
क्या?
speechless right now.
आपको क्या
Last
लगता है?
game,
क्या problem
it was
हो रहा है?
Team Mahi just getting shut down by GodLike Esports, but now it seems as though it's a massacre coming in
yeah.
for Team Mahi as they just
Hi,
completely
Ki, hi,
don't even
Shal-
give a single
Sharni.
chance
Sharni.
to GodLike
All
Esports.
good.
Still
Amazing.
though,
आप
the
suggest a
opportunity is
name
there,
for my gaming
and the
channel.
comeback opportunity is definitely
Kaushiki Kapoor.
on the board here, on the table. It is there, but look at the positioning. 4 players now. Essentially, I mean, it's a 5v2 now, and they all are
अभी ऐसे
positioned in
फटाक से
towards the
I
bomb
need to
side.
talk to
It
you.
should
What
be
are
a
your
pretty
interests?
easy ace I take as Shivi will manage to get one kill, trying to dodge around, but the bullets of Helef are just so clean that it's just going to take him off the server. 8-2.
When will you
Team
play?
Mahi now with a
Tomorrow.
6-round lead.
Tomorrow or not day after tomorrow. अगर day
Honestly, I
after
wouldn't
tomorrow होगा
say
तो I
that
cannot
it
play
looks
match.
hopeless for GodLike Esports with the scoreline difference of 2-8.
I want the
There is still a
schedule.
possibility to go as to closen up the gap of the huge gap between the scoreline difference. If they can manage to go 4-8, and we can see what happened in the map of
K2
Haven,
plays is
if I remember.
good. है ना?
Was it Haven?
Yep.
In the map of Haven. I mean Ascent. I'm very sorry. It was Ascent.
First map was
Actually,
Haven,
I'm
and then
having
the second one was
coffee. वो
Ascent.
fog हो जाता है glass.
Yes, in the map
that's
of
why.
Ascent where GodLike Esports managed to crew a complete comeback, and I'm expecting to see something similar kind of happen in this map as well. Especially with Deathmaker with the arm. Oh.
Well, he's gonna get spotted out there, but decides to still not move from the position
Oh,
as he
night
gets tagged
ball.
up
Actually,
not
I'm
once but
Go,
twice.
Abhi. I'm going
And
now.
the fake jump
Yes,
coming in
I
from right to
cannot.
east does not get spotted by Deathmaker. Nevertheless, it is going to be a pretty standard default push coming in from the players of Team Mahi. Not making any sort of a commitment in terms of pushing yet. All the players positioned in towards every angle possible as they're trying to get the A side initial control. That sort of initial control is going to be very important.
You should run.
But the utility usage here is
Everything
so
would have been
perfect that it
service.
might just be a sight
Ragged
up
with
for
the
grabs, and
utility.
there it is. The Hunter's Fury coming into play
What
here
is
as
this
well as
into
Whitehorse
this
will be
map?
shutting down Helen
it
without
goes
any
to
problem
1-1.
whatsoever. And look at Heban.
114, Mahi,
Oh, so
114,
good
golden.
with the patience and the trigger
30
finger
seconds left.
is just so patient as it is going to be a 4v3
Just
clutch
too loud.
situation coming in for Team Mahi. And somehow Excali is still trying his level best to pull off
Thank you so
rounds that
much.
was unthinkable, but it is
just
going to be a
telling
complete
other
shutdown as
chessmen
Right to Ace is now in a
logo
1v2 clutch situation. An ultimate to work with, but no time. It's going to be 10 seconds. Now
Lagalo
it's
your
time to
eyes
ticking
and
down. It is
no,
going to be
I'm
Whitehorse
having
shutting
coffee
down
and
Right to
it
Ace
gets
with 3
foggy.
to 8 scoreline.
That's why.
Like I said,
Coffee is
that
too hot.
might
It gets
a
foggy. अभी
bit
अगर
of
मैं चश्मा
momentum as
लगाऊंगी
well
तो
as the pick of
बार-बार
momentum
कौन
as
साफ
we
करेगा?
can
So I'll have my
probably
coffee
see what
and
yes in the
wait.
map of Ascent with the scoreline difference of 8-4, and there could be a possibility of a comeback from GodLike Esports, but miracles
नहीं,
happen.
English
but
शब्द
miracles
पूरे
don't
लाइफ में
happen
नहीं
all
बोले
the
जितना
time,
इन
and
लोग
it
ने
could
एक
be
मैच
Mahi
में
that
बोल
might
दिया.
just go with
They're
the
so
happy face
talented,
because
yeah,
it
the
is their
energy
pick
they
as
have.
well.
I love
This map was
casters.
picked up by Team Mahi, so there's a
I love
huge
that, bro.
probability
There's
that
one
Team Mahi
girl
is
called
gonna secure
Elika in
the
casting. She
game
does
for
it so
themselves.
well.
Yeah, the GodLike has a lot of tricks put up under
The
their
girls
sleeves.
are there in
And you
casting
might
and
be
they are
watching
my
something
friends and I'm very
amazing
proud of
coming
it.
from them.
Yep. I would just say tunnel vision and figure out and get that early on map
Which
control,
is,
because what
you are
Team
in which
Mahi is
team?
really
I'm
doing
not in
is
any
they're
team.
just stationing one player into its A site to make a lot of sound and then fall off and act like there's a rotation come into play here. Now Deathmaker's positioning a
Thank you for the
great
name
position for
suggestion.
multi-fragging,
Yeah,
but
you can
is it
still
going to be the
think
operator
about
coming to
more
the
names
rescue as he will manage to somehow
because it's
tag up
your
the
game
legs
which is
of
going
the
to be
players?
permanent with
Now
you.
all the players
should relate to
closing
the
in on
name
him from
more.
all angles that this might just be nearly impossible for him to deal with. But look at Excali, he's so good that
Excali
that
can
it is
come
going
from
to be a
anywhere.
quick train of
He
frags
can
coming out
play
onto the board
Sage,
here.
he can
Now
play
with Whitehorse shutting down Hell
Selena,
and
and
looks
he
almost
can lurk
impossible,
from
as this
anywhere.
is going to be the last round in the first half, ladies and gentlemen. A quick rotation coming in
उसके
from
पास
Antidote
अलग
as
गेट्स
well.
है क्या
with the
डोरेमोन
Vandal
का
hand
वो
in hand.
एनीवेयर डोर है क्या
He has
एक्सकाली के
performed
पास?
beautifully with the Vandal before and he can do it again.
Ask
But
him once.
really,
He was asking you, do you
who
have
is
any
going to
anywhere
be
door?
the one prevailing
you
to the top?
Come
Right
from
ways now.
anywhere. Yeah.
30
No
seconds
ultimate to
left.
work with. And it is going to be a quick plant coming in from Team Mahi.
Hello,
Slow
Ayushi
on
Pawar,
the
what's up?
push, Yet it is going to be
Spike
them
planted.
trying to contest the bomb site. They choose to not play this one for the retake. Smart decision coming in from them, but the positioning of the players is really what can set the tone. Now it is going to be Antidote peeking in really quickly. Managing to get one,
Nice kill.
but
That was
only
an important
one.
frag.
And it is all down to right to Ace as he jumps around like a little bunny and gets shut down by Flex. 4 rounds coming in for GodLike Esports. Good stuff. But, yeah, that was a pretty much done and dusted round anyways.
He has a sasta. No, it doesn't look like he has a
Good
sasta
round indeed, and
anywhere.
like I
Switching
said, that there's
वो
a possibility
डोरेमोन
of
का
them
सस्ता
winning
होगा,
the
उसका
round
तो बहुत
against
भाई
Team Mahi.
महंगा है.
The scoreline
किधर
goes
भी
to
आ
4
जाता
to
है
8. There is
भाई.
a hope
And he
of
gets
comeback,
so
which
much
just happened,
frags.
which is what exactly happened in the map of Ascent. But it's not. We can't really say that GodLike Esports is looking slacking anywhere. They are actually doing whatever they can do, and whatever they. their
GG GodLike
capabilities,
come
and
back please.
like I
Yeah.
said, this map.
It's attacking. I don't
is
know.
an
It's a
annoyance.
defending map.
I don't really love this map at all. Especially winning some rounds against this map will be a big factor for
I
me.
love this
Doesn't
map.
really matter
They
which side I'm on.
have such
but
an insane
pretty
omen
much
plays
looking
in
like
this
it's a
map.
defenders. I mean, it's an attacking sided map.
I'll
and
get
GodLike
more like
Esports
nice
going
aim.
towards
I can wreck this.
defender side.
Well, it is going to be a surprise that Antidote gets tagged up pretty heavy with barely any HP to work with. He'll still try to tap heads away as he manages to somehow get not only one, but does damage to another player. Hevan, on the other hand, ooh, nearly missing the head, but he somehow manages to get tagged and just so blind
Why did it
that
go
there's really
so
nothing he can do
long?
in this situation. A quick rotation coming in from the players as well, and as it's going to be GodLike
What's your
Esports
dream
now
job? The
into
thing
a
I'm doing right now, it's my
3v5
dream
clutch
job.
situation. Really,
I'm
man
very
disadvantage
lucky
can be
that I
seen
have
here.
this job.
They look like they're just in such a desperate situation. Now, a quick oranges push coming in surprisingly, so this might actually work out in their favor. This might just be perfect, as they are going to be readying themselves up for that retake. All the sound cues possibly being given, and Shivi's positioning might just be the reason why they can win this round. Both the players positioned in towards yellow, but Shivi, quick on the trigger finger, will manage to secure that kill onto Helef. Shutting down Helef has been important, and it can't get more important than this, as there's going to be Deathmaker jiggling around, trying to take the picks, and it's going to be boiling down to essentially a 3v2 to a 2v2.
No way,
Deathmaker so good with the
oh
aim to get the 3 kills in a row.
DM.
Wow, good stuff coming in for Deathmaker for GodLike Esports.
A 3v5 round, a very well
Yes,
done
Sasta,
round coming
anywhere
from
do
GodLike
which
Esports,
does
winning the
mega
first
come.
round, but not to forget the Team Mahi has managed to pick up the pace for the second round, and it is possible. And it is a second
my
chance
God,
coming
please
towards GodLike
pronounce my
Esports.
name
They
correctly.
might as
Sorry.
well win the second round because you don't really want to.
Sorry, I did
give up
not
the momentum
mean
towards
to
them because
say
each
that
round
way.
is
Please
actually
don't
matching,
mind
and a
lots of
comeback can be done
So like that.
very easily if they
I
pick
don't
up the same
remember
momentum. And Deathmaker doing
DM
that
Jod
1v3 round over there, especially
So good
when
he
you
is.
know that your friend Shivi is very low on your health. You don't really want to lose another man in that fight.
Well, this is a
Don't give
comeback
them thrifty this
waiting
time,
to
please.
happen from GodLike Esports. We've seen it before, and we're gonna see it again
Oh
as Deathmaker will
God,
be tapping
that
away with the
crispy
coast like a just any
aim.
random rifle. But a quick spray down, and it's gonna be a shutdown of Team Mahi
One enemy
all
remaining.
over again.
Is it a
The
flawless?
aim is just so perfect, but look at Amaterasu now in a 1v5
Haven
clutch situation.
choking.
He's having to deal with really nothing
Yes,
to
it's a
work with. It
flawless.
is going to
Nice.
be Shivy clutching up the round, and a nice round.
Which
coming
agent
in
do you mean?
for GodLike
Omen.
Esports.
And but
And that's how
I'm
it's been
leaving
an
Omen in some
all-time
time
success
because
maker with those first
been
picks
very
coming
long
in
that I'm
towards
playing
the map,
Omen a
towards
lot.
A side.
like
Gonna
I'll just
open
keep
up, not
Omen
really
for
open up the fight for
Ascent
them, but it's
and
gonna
Icebox.
weaken up the
For other maps, I'll choose
defense
like
on the
different
side
agents.
of A.
Like
It's gonna
for
give them
Heaven,
a
I
very
can play
heavy
Sova.
rush
I do play
coming
Sova,
in
very nice.
as
And
as
for
Flex gonna take
Bind,
few,
I'll go
a
for
few kills over there as well. But
some
like
other
I said, if
agent,
you
but
miss
not
a shot
Omen.
against team like GodLike Esports, there is a death sentence coming forward towards you, and that is what happened to Amaterasu when he didn't connect the first shot. And oh, looks like they're repeating the last strat again.
Yep,
Nice.
they want to make it work out for them, but how much can they do?
Oh
And,
my
the
God,
attack was so
Shivy
good that
got
it's gonna be the
that.
one-shot bonus. Might just
Oh
be working out
God.
in their favor.
And
And
it's
LF
a slow
has to
pace
slow
taken.
down, but he
Nice,
still
sir.
manages to get one. The trades are good and the
No,
and
Kali,
the trigger
you are
control
not
is
supposed to be
even better.
there.
Spawning the gun barrel in the wrong time. It is gonna be Hevan landing a nice shot for himself. Ooh,
Oh,
good
that
head tag
shot,
coming out onto the
Hevan,
board
that
here as well.
shot,
But
that
no,
was so
the
nice.
reload in the wrong time and the positioning just so bad that it really seems so unfortunate. But it's going to
Nice.
be Whitehorse now in a 1v1 against the great Antidote. Getting spot out of God, and it is going to be Antidote clutching this
sorry.
one up. A
I'm
very good
sorry.
effort coming in
The
from them.
timing for this was so
Gameplay about
bad,
skill, your
like a
aim, mechanic,
milliseconds.
talent, and your gun, and how you communicate.
You
with
can
each
learn
other is one
Astra's
factor we
lineup.
don't
Yeah,
actually point out
I'll
every
try
single
playing
time when we
Astra
play a
and
game like
Bind.
Valorant, is
Not in
the
Bind, in
timing.
Ascent.
Every single time we have seen how timing is literally the one
It's so
factor that has
nice.
got
Like
the
I like
entire team
Astra's
down. When you
ult.
just think that there could be no
I don't
one,
need
just
any
goes back and
smokes.
tries to load.
Like
but
after
gets down to the
plans,
rate of
it's so
Antidote,
nice.
who's
Like
gonna
for a
get some
diffuse or
easy kills
something.
and catching people off guard and just tapping their heads off.
Yep.
Oh, that is so unlucky.
Thank you,
You know,
Akshay.
he's just so
3
good.
seconds.
I know I've
No,
said this
just
a lot about
millisecond.
Antidote and
अगर वो अंदर
Deathmaker
चले जाता
being
था
so
तो after
energetic when
plant,
it comes out into the
maybe
map
there
of
was a
Icebox.
chance because
Well,
he's a
any map,
killjoy.
As a matter of fact, look at this Antidote. Very good positioning.
Nice,
He will get
yeah.
spotted out, but manages to get a nice free kill, showing that obviously
Nice,
he's
Evan.
there to clutch up the rounds when necessary. Hevan, though, getting the instant trade, that is going to be
Lol,
good stuff.
milliseconds.
Still,
Yeah.
very slow progression coming out from these players as they're not really,
Astra
I
gravity
would
well
say
is so
they're
OP.
taking
Yeah,
their
it
time,
is.
and that is a good decision. But what do you think,
I
Jelly?
have a
Is this
play.
going to be
I
the
was
sort
playing
of a
Astra on
comeback that we can
mine.
expect
The
yet
gravity
again?
will wreck the jet.
Oh.
I was about to give my sentence, but that did not fail to make me laugh when it just said you and the. Oh, that was so sad. That
Guys,
was
can
so
we
sad coming in
go
for
2.5k
the
likes?
team. Like you expect
You
the
look too
revives gonna
cute
come
without
back,
specs.
take you
I'm
down
sorry, but
with
I need
it.
to wear those.
Yep. Just
But
a
अगर आप
comeback.
सुबह आते ना
come back there
तो
is
मेरा
good, the
अपने
comeback
आँख
is still
देखना चाहिए
possible.
था. It
Like I
becomes
said,
red
30
यहाँ पे
seconds left.
नीचे से
I
पूरा.
did not lose hope on GodLike because GodLike, what they are doing right now is what I
Because
would
I
like to call
don't wear them
miracle.
while
It's a
sleeping.
miracle twice.
Obviously,
At the
no
same
one does.
day.
Like सोते वक्त when
And
I
same
binge watch
tournament as
things,
well. It's
फिर
not
मैं नहीं
it's
पहनती.
not
फिर सुबह
likely
मेरी
to
आँख
happen,
ऐसे
but
ना
oh,
सूज जाती है और पूरा red हो जाती है.
Well, it is going to be
So while
Deathmaker
gaming, I need to
shutting
wear
things
those.
down and winning out another round for GodLike Esports. Now,
Hevan
it
से
seems
नहीं
as
हो रहा
though
क्या?
Deathmaker has been getting
Hevan is
the
playing
influential
nice.
frags for his
It's
team.
okay
I mean,
for
look
Omen
at the
to not
scoreboard for a second,
frag.
right? 20
have that
kills
option.
right now, with a huge difference in terms of the kills.
Because
with,
we don't have
you know,
much
with the rest of
power.
his teammates. Now, can we call it a bit
Like
of a
a
carry? Can we call it a
Flash,
bit of
a
a dominating
paranoia,
gameplay
which
coming
is not that helpful. It's helpful for
I
our
don't
teammates
find
like
it
Chet,
wrong
but
to
not
say,
for us.
especially when we know players like Hevan, Whitehorse,
You
Shivy, and
cannot only
Flex,
depend
all
on a
of the
Flash
dominating
to
player,
peak.
but sitting down. And we also
Omen's
know how
Flash.
amazing Deathmaker is, the literal MVP of any game that he plays, and we know how good that player
Will
is.
you?
And Flex going to shut
What
up
is
Antidote is gonna cause
STTREAM?
Team Mahi a huge
Women's
disadvantage.
match.
because
I did not
Antidote
get
is
you, Sakshan. Can you
another-
write it again?
Oh, oh my god.
Oh
We are
damn! Is it
literally
3
down by
o'clock
two of the
already?
most
I have
important
a.
players of Team Mahi.
Ooh, this is looking so
Appointment at
scary
4
as it
o'clock.
is going to be Team Mahi on a huge man disadvantage. GodLike
Even I use
esports
Omen
up
as
by
they
3
don't expect us to
players.
frag
Man
lol.
advantage, the SP advantage, the gun advantage.
Not like
This
that.
looks like a done and dusted round for
But
GodLike
yeah, we
esports.
have that
Team Mahi
option. But
now
duelists, they
on
don't have this
shambles,
option.
on their
Because they
knees
have
now,
all the abilities to
begging
kill, to
find
frag.
the answer
We have the
to
abilities
what
to
can be a
support,
victory
like
against them.
smoke.
But Rastu
Our
still wants to
paranoia.
take that fight. He still wants to believe in his team, and that is going to be a victory. Nevertheless, in terms of a gun
We have
loss,
one
but
ability,
Heaven
Shrouded
finally
Steps,
picking
to
up the pace and
take
gets
a
3
frag.
beautiful kills for his team. Now,
But that's not
like
enough
esports, 8 to
because
9,
time
so
difference.
close into equalizing the score.
Do you like dogs? Is that even a question, Ria? I love
I would not
dogs.
really say a so. I mean, yeah, it is close coming in from GodLike Esports.
You should
because I
win
didn't
Sky or
really
Phoenix.
see this coming from GodLike Esports.
Yeah, maybe.
Because they were in like so much,
I like
such
Sky.
a huge round
Phoenix I can play on
disadvantage
Haven, but I'm already playing so good.
on the first half.
No one expects
I will
as a
say
Euro
that
to
there
frag.
is like there is no
A
point
Euro
of
to
me
frag.
hoping
I do
that
expect
GodLike
a Euro
Esports
to
might
frag.
as well do a
He has
comeback.
flashes,
But hey,
he has
they
the
have done it on
teleport.
Ascent, and it is possible that they
What
could do it
and
on
what the other
iSports
thing
as
you
well,
need to
which is
frag?
exactly what
Flashes?
they're doing.
They're good enough?
Very well put. Now look at Antidote. He's pushed in all the way. He will get spotted out as well. The dash to protect him, just
Play
in
with
case if he
I do
gets
play
taken
with
off the
him.
server.
But मैं live stream
Now,
नहीं कर
look
रही हूँ
at this.
आजकल.
Look at the
No,
utility
not
usage coming in.
because,
The lockdown comes
which
into
reason
pursuit
it's
as well,
just
and there
because
should
game
be some
difference. He
sort of
doesn't play
counter
Valorant,
to
I
this,
do
but
play
it is
Valorant.
going
I
to
don't
still
play
be
Minecraft, he
no
does play
utility
Minecraft.
used
So
whatsoever.
Valorant
Shock
stream
dart,
नहीं
not
करता
good for any
ज़्यादा और मैं
damage either,
Minecraft
and it
नहीं
is going
करती
to be
इसीलिए.
an A-side plant coming into the
But
favor
soon I'll
of
start
GodLike
playing
esports.
Minecraft and then I'll stream
Most
with it.
likely a full-grown retake coming in. Deathmaker somehow managing to escape the wrath of the players.
Breach is OOP,
But
yeah.
this looks so impossible
Breach
that it
means
might just be Deathmaker somehow
we can
managing
wreck
to
the
get
other
a
team, like,
grasp of one
single-handedly.
kill, but it is going to be the retake of the player. The 4v4
मैं
retake
breach
is right
की
to
वजह से
it.
ये
Will be
हुआ
landing a
मेरे साथ,
beautiful
पता है?
shot into the head of Flex, and the Hunter's Fury is so perfect that it does damage. And more than damage, it's going to be a nice kill coming
Oh
in with the Hunter's
God.
Fury as well. Almost
That-
got the right to ace.
I'll-
Couldn't have gotten this clutch up, but he proves me wrong yet again.
He has
Not to
3
forget that I
flashes,
actually
so
it
does
was so
Sky.
vain, so it is kind of not okay
और
to think that
Sky
actually
के
it
flashes
wouldn't
are
land all those
better
ults. But
because
yes, we have seen a lot
वो
of
तुम
mistakes
लोगों को
coming in from
positions
Team Mahi,
like
as we
भी
have
बताते
seen,
you don't
as we
even
have
need to
expected
peek
a
to
lot
know
of,
if someone is there or not.
gameplay
Just make
that
a
might
noise.
have taken
Someone
place,
gets flashed.
but it is just not happening for
If
Team
we
Mahi.
are
But
going
the
to,
last
like,
round is what Team Mahi
talk
exactly
about
needed to try to
OP
pick up the
players,
momentum,
everyone is OP.
because
We
they
just
have
need to
the
know
gun, they
the
have the
abilities.
utilities, they have the
If you have an
economy to
aim,
work around
every
with.
agent is OP.
And at this point of time, they need
Play
to
Minecraft
dominate
with me
and
too.
use to,
Yeah, sure.
they need
First
to
I
use
need
all
to
of them
learn
to
the game.
capitalize over the fact
Yeah.
that they can't let them win anymore.
Yep, it is going to be a little difficult because
Pushing
really, it's
with
just Team
Bings.
Mahi right now. They are so strong, they are so dominating, and I don't think they want to lose out on the opportunity of winning one of their map picks, I believe. So it is going to be a little risky as we are loading into this map. 8 to 10 scoreline.
Will
I
you
think
stream?
a little
Yeah,
too close for
but,
comfort. It is such an intense matchup,
I
ladies
will
and
need to
gentlemen.
ask the
I know that we are
organization
all
first if I
nervous while
can.
we're watching this, and we are
Do
all
a watch
waiting to
party.
see who's going to be coming out on top. But really, to keep your
Can you spell my
calm
name
and keep your
correctly?
cool is the key in this,
Gantavya.
and that's what the players are doing right now.
Am I
White Horse
right?
making a little bit of sound by jumping up towards pipes, and I think Antidote is
Gantavya,
aware
it's
of that
Gantavya
movement, but does he know that
Srivastava.
he's right above
Wow.
him? Yes, he does, as he will be getting a
It's
nice
wow.
flick down onto the board here. No man advantage.
I love
coming in
Labrador
for the
Retriever
team.
puppies,
Heaven with
yes.
the beautiful ult usage
How
right
can
there.
you
He will
not?
be spotting one towards oranges and should be able to get Excali off the server as well, but the timing is just never in his favor, as it's going to be boiling down to a 3v3 with 3 ultimates to work with for GodLike Esports. Now Helef, so quick on the trigger finger, will manage to somehow make things work for him, but this looks like a
GodLike
complete
Scoreline
shutdown
is
coming
still
in
not
as
that
Angelo
bad.
somehow
The
makes
timing
this amazing
for
sort of
Helef
gameplay
was bad
happen.
from
Now,
DM.
the retake has to be better than before, but
How can you
Deathmaker
miss?
so good with the
Deathmaker
aim
cannot
that
miss
manages to take down
I got
Antidote,
motivated from
who
you
has
for
been
opening
such
a
an amazing
channel.
Jet player before as well.
So nice.
And it's safe to say that we are looking at a Jet diff.
By the way, I
performance
love
coming
all
from
puppies,
that
but I
maker
don't love
against
cats,
Antidote.
huh?
I don't think it is okay for
I
me to say,
relate.
but what
I
else can
relate.
I help myself with?
They are
when
cute,
It's literally
they are
Chat
good to
versus Chat, and
cuddle,
you know the
but I don't
position
like them.
of where that maker was sitting, and yet you
Timing
missed
always
your
with
spray on him.
yes, he's lucky
That
with
round
it.
is gonna go
Right
on
here.
behalf of that maker, securing the ground towards GodLike esports with score difference of 9 to 10. This is looking hopeful for GodLike. The comeback is real.
Thank you so much,
indeed.
Neil. Your age, I'm 21.
The comeback is totally doable.
Destroyed.
It is going to be
Deathmaker,
a very
remember the
daunting task to
name.
deal with, as there's only one round to go. And look at Deathmaker. He's already pushed in all the way towards long. He's gotten the intel, and the tags are so good that, oh, the player being spotted towards oranges is even better, as the eco round is going to be coming in for Deathmaker's advantage. Halef now being very careful. It is going to be Deathmaker flicking right towards the head of Halef. Now Deathmaker is in this for revenge, as he's good for the third as well, running in for the pursuit of the ace, as it's going to be a Cali peeking in the wrong time, and Cali just gets shut down by Deathmaker. And oh, he's going to have the opportunity for the ace. Somebody give this man another ace, because that's all he needs to get his pumping blood going through his veins right now. He just needs that ace, and I'm sure he's hungry. Antidote, though, being very careful, does get one. But it's going to be Deathmaker now. Look at him. He's hungry. He wants the ace, and he's going in for the ace as well. And all the players now trying to throw, but Hamon steals that ace from the hands of Deathmaker. Just unfortunate, but fair enough. Maybe he just didn't want Deathmaker to have 2 aces in a row. Might just make him a little overconfident. You know, it can
but the
happen.
aim,
And my
Please.
opinion, GodLike
All
esports
heads,
was
heads,
probably
heads,
thinking it's better
body
than
neta.
safe and sorry. Yes.
so yeah.
Antidote managed to take up a kill.
I live
and
in
they just
Maharashtra.
doesn't wanted to feed towards Antidote just because of an ace for Deathmaker. But sorry to see.
Is it fine legally
Deathmaker
to stream
not
PUBG
getting
in
the
India?
ace,
Yeah, it
and
is.
that is
You can
not
stream
something
PUBG.
that is to be that we need to feel bad about. But what matters
Lots
is
of love
that they
from
have
India.
managed
Thank
to
you so
equalize the
much.
score to the 10
Ganda
to 10,
bacha hai
and
man.
there is possibility
Ganda,
of
ganda,
them
ganda.
winning this map as well.
Well,
Take flight.
try to ace now. Taking that early mid control, trying to get that intel early out in the round as well. That's some good stuff. But right to ace will most likely get a tag out onto the board as well. And those walls are wall bangable, somehow escaping that damage that might be inflicted upon him. Seems as though it is going to be a quick B execution, as all the players of GodLike Esports are preparing themselves for a quick push in. Now there it is, a utility does go off, and so does the intel. It's going to be the perky ears of all the players of Team Mahi popping off right now, as Excali is trying to hit a beautiful headshot. Nothing to be hit onto yet, as Deathmaker is just toying around with his food like it's just a joke for him. Now, Deathmaker does get spotted out in towards yellow. All the players being positioned in towards a completely different angle. I do believe that they want Deathmaker to go in for this on the solo ride. Him to be the only one to contest in towards the yellow area. Still though, he will spot one, and it's good for the first as well, but the pursuit for the second is even better. And the clutch coming in is just looking so doable right now for Deathmaker, as he just escapes the eyesight of one, but Amaterasu getting that kill was more than enough. Whitehorse on the instant trade, and it is going to be Antidote going in for the save with the operator in hand. What a round coming in
Meet up
for
in
GodLike
Kolkata.
Esports. What is
I've never
happening
been
right now,
there.
Jelly? It
But
looks
yeah,
like
if I
GodLike
will, I
Esports has
can.
some different plans in their mind.
Like I
आपको
said,
क्या
when
लगता
before the
है
round
who will
started,
win?
that this
It's,
round might as well go towards the favor of GodLike Esports.
I'm in the
especially
favor
when
of
that
GodLike,
maker is
maybe.
looking very confident
So,
with
yeah.
the gameplay that is
GodLike?
going. There's one solo guy holding on the side. It's just the teammate is like, you know
कोई
what, we
रोक
don't
लो
even
भाई
need
इसको।
to
नहीं,
contest
कोई
our
नहीं
God.
रोकेगा।
Let's just leave
No
that
one.
maker on the side, and he will just clutch the round for us.
Exactly.
And that is what
आपका फेवरेट
that
गाना
maker
गाओ।
did by
मेरा
managing
आजकल
to
फेवरेट
kill-
गाना है
like,
ब्राउन
managing
मंडे,
to
और मेरे को
get
उसके
two
लिरिक्स
kills,
नहीं आते,
but
लिरिक्स नहीं आते।
but dying to Amaterasu by holding a really weird angle that he did not
बस इतने बता
expect.
देसी चिट
The
बीट है।
timing was so
But
just off
that's
of
all.
him. But that doesn't really matter, as he's going to go contest mid again, hoping.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, probably not the best option to contest mid in that way, but
Really
maybe he
huge
should have
fan
tried
of
something
BM.
similar to what he did the
You can
previous
see
round.
that.
Nevertheless, no man
Oh my
advantage
God,
coming
man.
out on either side of the ordeal, as it is going to be 1 minute and 18 seconds to work with on the clock. A quick 8-side execution, as all the utility is used out pretty much early in the round. and the players are positioned in towards a retake. But oh, Excali coming in with that quick push is going to be better than expected, as it is going to be Deathmaker now spotting not only one but two players. He gives over that intel as well, and the quick revive versus revive comes onto the board here, as it's going to be Flex getting shut down by right to Ace's Guardian in hand. The lockdown into pursuit, and oh, just so quick on the trigger finger. Deathmaker, stop being that menacingly beast that you are. And oh god,
Just do
will
stop.
Deathmaker have the opportunity to get the ace again? Maybe, but it is going to be a 2v2 clutch situation, as Deathmaker will be jumping up in towards the rafters side. Now this is going to be a very tough challenge, as he spots one, gets tagged up quite hefty. And there it is, right to Ace coming on that lurk as well with the perfect timing. It is really important, and that lurk might not be expected either. Now the spike will get planted, his eyes pierced into his rafters,
so well.
as
What
right to Ace will be
there?
shutting him out.
Even Killjoy
11
was
to
there.
11
What
scoreline,
happened?
looking
Why?
good for Team Mahi.
Honestly, if you ask my
दीदी
opinion
ये जो
about that,
टूर्नामेंट की
if
वीडियो
you
देख
play,
रहे हो
just
उसकी
get
वॉल्यूम
most of
थोड़ी
the
कम
kills
कर लो, इसकी वजह से
just by
आपका वॉइस नहीं
lurking
आ
them with
रहा
the huge
है.
flank that came in
मेरा
all
वॉइस
the
काहे
way
नहीं आ
from
रहा है?
mid
हेलो मिस्टर वॉइस.
A-long to fight.
I just being
That
there
is
closer to my mic, it
exactly
will be so.
what is helping Dimahi
Mili ji, आपका next
win
vlog,
a
it
lot
will
of
come
rounds
very
with
soon.
just one lurk, because no one actually expected, neither did that maker.
What's the day today?
Who is managing to get so many kills but did not see
Sunday,
it
I'll
coming
try to
from
upload it
miles
by
away. That right to
Wednesday.
Ace is about to chase him from behind. But it still looks promising.
यही
and
week
the
में आएगा, but
scoreline
इतना मैं
is
surety
equalized
दे
yet
सकती हूँ.
once again, both the team needs 2 more rounds to win. But what matters is which team will get it.
Well, whichever team does get it, we are nevertheless going to be hopping into the next map, which is going to be Bind. But I mean, just look at how close the scorelines are right now. 11 to 11. It seems as though GodLike knows exactly what's happening, and it doesn't matter. Just because they are a new reformed team, they are still coming to the best of the best.
Meet up
They're
in
going up against the
Lucknow.
best of the best, because
Yeah, I
they
can
know
come to
what
Lucknow
it
because my
takes
friends
to
stay there.
be that level of a player. Now, all the players are stacked in towards A mains, as it is going to be a quick A-side push. The ultimate, the Hunter's Fury, even better than expected. It is going to be Hellef shutting down not only one, but has the opportunity for the second. The Nano Swarm pushing Deathmaker off of that positioning as well. The best option for them right now is to get the spike planted, but Hellef so good on the trigger finger that he will be taking down 4, and not only 4, for the ace, and there it is. The ace for Hellef. He is angry, he is mad, and he is there to clutch things up when the team really needs it. Hellef now finally coming in with the ace.
An ace and a match point for the team. Whereas this is the last round that can either
We are
determine
staying
whether
near
the
you,
team
I
will
know
go
where
in
you
for
stay.
overtime, or it will be an easy
Okay.
win coming in. Not so, I should not
Let's
say
not
it's an
tell
easy
anyone
win that will
then.
come in from Team I, because the contesting coming from GodLike
आपका
Esports
vlog
is
अच्छा है
just too
stream
good.
में. ओ
And we
भाई
don't really wanna
मुंह पे बेइज्जती.
say that any
Streaming
team
से
is
तो
at
शुरुआत
any
की है
fault
मैंने.
because
Streaming
they are
अच्छा
doing
होना
their very
चाहिए.
best.
This is not a
But
compliment
GodLike
at all.
Esports has it. I guess
मेरा
and
vlogging
go
तो
to
है ही
the
नहीं भाई.
overtime.
वो करना तुम लोगों को
I wouldn't
पसंद
be
है देखना.
surprised
That's the
even if
only
it
reason
did.
I vlog. I
Because,
don't like to
look at
vlog.
it. They are just so menacingly dominating
OT or what?
that it really doesn't seem like
Please
any
OT
problem
मुझे.
whatsoever. As Deathmaker will be landing the first kill in
Man
the round, and
advantage
bringing
है
that
GodLike
man
के
advantage
पास.
to the team, as it's going to be
Ah.
Flex converting onto
Is
the
it
second
OT
kill
or
as well.
what?
A match overtime coming into the pursuit here, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think?
Room
Who
tour
is going to be the
कब?
winner?
I just need
Make
to do
sure that
some
you give
renovation
all
in
the
the
love and
room,
support
उसके
to your
बाद ये
team right
सारे
now
do it.
and to your favorite players, so that they know that you're there supporting them all along. White Horse now peeking into the
Buzz
complete
it.
wrong
It's buzz
angle,
it.
as it is going to be Excali just getting shut down, even with
Lols?
Pika's disadvantage. And oh, Heaven, why? The timing on that is just so unfortunate, as it is going to be Antidote peeking at the wrong time. Now a 2v4 clutch situation, as Hellef will be using his lockdown as well. The ultimate can be taken out with the Hunter's Fury, but better to leave that for a retake or a post-plant situation. Now both the players coming in towards the bomb site, and quick jump up towards the wall, but Hellef gets shot down by White Horse on very little HP as well. Antidote now in a 1v4. Overtime possibility is there, but it is going to be Antidote utilizing his best to try to get this clutch into his hands. And no, there it is. There's that smoke coming in. The opportunity for the ninja defuse, but it's not there when you have White Horse on your team.
Nice.
There is no such thing as a ninja defuse. Good round coming in. Team Mahi and GodLike Esports as it goes to the first overtime.
And overtime this is what it's like to experience a sheer pressure that's coming from both the team, and this is what I was waiting for, honestly, in overtime. I mean, in the finals. In overtime, at least you expect an overtime coming in, because we know that both.
I also
the
live
teams
Lucknow.
are
Please do
very
meet
good.
up in
Doesn't
Lucknow.
really
Can I
matter
do a
against
meetup
which,
with Tifa
but
if I'll come there?
performing a new roster against an experienced team like Team Mahi, I did not really expect it to go to overtime, but we do really want to see
Guys,
overtime.
I need bets.
We all love to see the
आपको क्या
overtime.
लगता है
We
कौन
all
जीतेगा?
love to see
Just
such
spam it.
amazing performance coming in from
I
both
wanna
the
know
teams.
it from
And
your
I'm not
side.
surprised whatsoever that the teams are just so menacingly performing. Look at this. There it is. The push. It's so perfect. But look at that Maker now escaping the rat that might but just be coming onto him. Ooh, this is looking a little dangerous. Well, still, Antidote pushing in through towards yellow. It's going to be Deathmaker, Jet versus Jet. Who is going to be the game changer? That's the real question, as it is going to be
Nice
Heaven
one,
sitting on
Heaven.
top of the box like a literal king. Still, somehow managing to get the kill. It's
Oh,
going to be
shit.
Antidote coming in clutch, but it's going to be instant trades coming out onto the board here, as it is boiled down to a
Boarded.
2v3. Amaterasu now taking the spike on back
Mix it,
towards
बहुत
a
ज़्यादा.
bomb side, but right to waste.
Oh,
Just
damn.
doesn't let
No.
Heaven escape. Now, a 1v3 clutch situation coming in for GodLike Esports. How will Flex manage to take down 3 just amazing
BO3,
players?
BO5
That's
it
the real
is.
question. We have right to ace with an ultimate as well,
BO5.
waiting on for that look. Whereas we have 2 players being Helef and Amaterasu. They are so sharp with their aim that it is going to be a plant coming in.
seconds
But oh, Flex speaking in the wrong angle, and it is going to be Helef shutting things down. Now,
Another
who will
OT.
be going in for the... Now, it is going to be, of course, a match point coming in for Team Mahi, but who will have the opportunity
What's
to
BO3?
equalize
Best
the
of
scoreline
5.
and go in for the second timeout? Or is it going to be Team Mahi
Whoever
going in
wins
for the
3
second half win?
matches will win.
Very hard to decide, but Team Mahi might as well just wrap up the round
Are
entirely.
you still
at
studying? Yes.
And this round, because it's not impossible for Team Mahi, because if they try to remember the exact strats that they have done on the second half, they might as well pull it out. But if you look at Antidote's buys going in with an operator.
Oh, just so crisp with his aim that it does seem just such an easy task for Deathmaker.
Smoke
And then it's
first,
going to be
smoke,
Antidote
smoke,
taking him out of the
please,
server.
no.
Now it comes a real daunting task. How will
where's the
GodLike
smoke,
Esports
Heaven?
be able to clutch this one out? It's really hard to tell. GodLike relying on his comrades, relying on Deathmaker to bring in the most impactful frags. How are they going to be able to clutch this one up? That's the real question. Now, right away, he's getting spotted in towards. It's going to be Heaven taking him out of the server. The wall comes into play here as well, and it's going to be Antidote trying to reposition himself. No armor, no utility, only a dash to work with, and the timer ticks down slowly but surely. But oh, peeking at the wrong timing. It's just turning out to be so unfortunate for him, as he will take out the recon as well. Downgrading to a Phantom. The equalization of scorelines is so perfect, but it's going to be Flex somehow managing to get Antidote off the server. 3v2 clutch situation.
Yes.
And there it is. Deathmaker, ladies and gentlemen, is back on the server as well. So this just seems like another overtime coming in, and yet yes, it
Another
is
OT.
GodLike Esports making it to the second overtime.
The
Switching
much
sides.
needed a
Overtime.
revive that came in from Flex. Not
मुझे
even
time
Flex
out मिल गया
managed to
आपकी
get
वजह
all
से।
those
क्यों रे?
kills just to revive his fellow teammate Deathmaker,
ये
which
नहीं
the
वजह से
entire
आपको
team is
time out?
depending
How's
on.
that possible,
Imagine you have
moderators?
38 and the 38 the kills and
Can
19
someone take
deaths
down
against a team like Team
Escalation,
Mahi. You have
Can
to
someone
be a
उस
too
सामने
good of a
DM बोल रहे
player
थे प्लीज DM को निकालो
perform
और
that
जैसे
many
DM
kills
गया
in a tournament
everyone
like
was
this
happy but
against
yeah
the most prestigious
Sage
team
managed
in
to
the whole
revive
India,
DM.
as well as in the SE region as well.
Yeah, I mean, Team Mahi, they are known for their dominating performance.
Has be
but
like
I don't think
another
that
one,
even
yeah,
matters for
another
them,
one.
because he's just somehow plowing through it and still managing to get some amazing kills onto the board here. Now, Really, it's all about the momentum.
I think Deathmaker
over
offing.
times where really the entire process becomes also tedious. One round
कल
after
से
the other
हम
just
लोग का
goes
चालू
out,
होने वाला है
vice
same
versa, to
CORSAIR
in
Rising
favor-
Star,
favor of the
but
opposite
for
teams.
streamers.
Ooh, Deathmaker making that aggressive.
38
work,
kills
might just
मजाक
not
हो
work
रहा
out
है
in
क्या?
his favor, but he still manages to stay very sharp with his senses. Spots antidote, dashes away immediately, and he is going to be going in. But oh my god! What an insane headshot coming in from Deathmaker as he shuts down any possibility that might be coming in for right to ace. Now, a 5v2 clutch situation as Excali is sitting on top, and there it is.
कहाँ से आया यहाँ
It's
पे
going to be a
वो?
shutdown coming in for the entire.
How is he there?
Mahi,
Take
antidote in
out his
1v5.
enemy
He's done it
door.
before, but
Sage
can
के
he
पास
do it
नहीं
again is the
होता
real
ऐसा
question.
कोई
And
ability.
oh, Heaven, right around the corner, lurking like a little ghost.
इनको
and he
frag
will be
कैसे हो
taking
सकता है
him
यार?
out of
OT
the
है.
server. 14 to
Switching
13.
sides. Match
Point
point.
it out in and looking much
10 रुपए की
hopeful
फ्रूटी है
towards
मेरे अरे अरे.
Scholar
Heaven से हो रहा है, हो रहा है.
time because last time we saw how Team Mahi managed to secure the first round of the first overtime, and I am really losing words to say right now because the game is going so intense, and especially looking at the buy coming in from Antidote and
DM को
operator,
body
that means he
दिखता
doesn't have any
भी
armor,
है या
doesn't
सिर्फ
have any
अरे
utility, I mean any
aim
utilities
board
to
लगाते
work
हैं
on.
वो. Secret है बताना मत किसी को. It's aim board for head. 39 frags. Are we going for 40?
First kill. Might as well open up and look at Antidote's position.
Please check the
Okay,
Please check.
this is a very interesting position
Oh,
to
DM,
hold. And
DM.
okay, he spots not only one, will be spotting the other as well. It will tap away, but it's going to be Deathmaker shutting things out way early out into the round, spotting him through the smoke as well. Antidote's positioning somehow gets unchecked, unfortunately. Still though, the spam, the everything has to be so perfect and on point that it is going to be almost an impossible retake. Now, right to ace.
BB3?
Peeking in through the corners with one player already down with a foot in the grave. It is going to be a hard task to deal with, especially when they have no ult to work with either. Now, a 3v3 full-blown retake coming in for the players, but it is going to be right to ace, taking out Deathmaker off of the server as he not only gets the first, but also the second and the third kill coming in for him.
Oh damn, another
time
OT.
coming in for Team Mahi.
Don't really know what happened over there, but I guess we saw everyone the whiff Antidote did. If you see
40
Deathmaker
frags,
and Shivy
मजाक हो
standing
रहा है
right in,
क्या?
I mean, Deathmaker and Havan standing right in
If
front
we
of you.
compare the
You need to
frags,
press tab and look at the scoreboard. You should know who to
Still
kill
Gordon
first
has
and who
many
not to
frags
kill. But
than,
instead,
this
Antidote decided to let
PM.
Deathmaker go and instead lock his aim on Havan.
Hevan पे
Kinda get
duelist
instantly
no,
traded
he
off by Deathmaker.
always
Just kinda
plays
like
Omen
180
only.
and take off
हमेशा से.
Antidote off the server. But it really doesn't mean a lot as
It's so
Mahi will manage
nerve-wracking.
to equalize
Another
the score to
OT, like
14 to 14
second, third OT.
as we step on to the third overtime of the game.
Well, now it's going to be Team Mahi on the attacking side again, going in for an 8-take with GodLike
Nice
Esports
position.
reading them like a book, because look at this, all the three players are stacked up onto its side, and oh, Kevin will be spotting one, will be spotting the second, but it's good for 2 frags, and that is it.
Oh
Team
my
Mahi
God,
now
I
completely
said that was a
getting
very
shut
nice
down with the hands
position.
of all GodLike's players. What a quick round coming in
That's
for them.
called assassination.
What was that?
Hydra Flick की team
The
में.
gamble.
Every streamer have their own
Completely
teams.
supported godlike esports. Who would have thought out of so many chances, no split
मैं हूँ
play,
नकल से
no
खेलूंगी.
one thought that we're gonna fake out beat nothing, but they all committed to one side, and
Ooh.
out of all the odds that's gonna happen, they stacked up on A as well. Just kind of shut down entire team. Mahi, what is going on right now? I really can't see. I really can't see what's going on.
I'm just getting so restless right now in my chair, because this game is just looking like a never-ending fairy tale. Like, yes, we want to see more of this matchup, but really, who is going to be the winner of the third map? That's the real question. We have so many more maps to go. We have 2 more to go, ladies and gentlemen. And who is going to be the successor for both of those? The first team to pick up the 3-map win is going to be taking home the amazing prize pool of 1 lakh rupees. Now, Deathmaker gets
no.
shut down instantly by Antidote, and
Not
it is going to be a
another
quick
OD.
blind in coming in for him as well. quick trades coming out onto the board here as GodLike
down.
Esports and now
Both OT
just getting
coming
shut
on
down
the
from
way,
every angle
guys.
whatsoever. Seems as though it is just an unforeseeable future coming in. But oh, Amaterasu quick on the trigger finger will be landing another kill yet again. Now White Horse coming on that rotation is going to be important, but will
Flying
this
Bliss is in
1v5 plus
Lucknow, yeah.
situation happen for him? Maybe or maybe not. And there it is. Very careful, very slow. He hears all the footsteps. He's gonna give it the sound of Q as well, but good only for one player. Amaterasu coming with the 4 kills, and it's gonna be the 3rd overtime coming into this game.
Switching sides.
That dash
Indeed. And
उसने
matching
पूरा
up
game
the
खराब कर
every
दिया
single
डेथ में
round.
करके.
I don't really know. I don't think his third is.
Who's in
fourth
your
overtime,
team,
I
my
guess.
friends?
You're walking on to.
Yeah, sorry, the 4th overtime.
At the 4th overtime that
Draw
you're
करो.
going in fact,
Option
you
नहीं
can
है
see the intense gameplay that is revolving around GodLike Esports and Team Mahi. It is really hard to say what is going to happen, especially that
Border
they're
and
not
Mahi.
able to
1-1
perform
का
in the
score
last
चल रहा है. This is the
overtime
third map.
because he got shut down immediately as soon as he took a very weird lead. He's still going to make himself the 40 kills and 22 deaths. It's really looking amazing for a player like that Maker. I don't know what is going on, but he looks like a literal carry of the GodLike Esports.
Well, that is safe to say. I think we can make that statement without any hesitation whatsoever. Because, come on, the guy has gotten 40 kills right now with Jet. You have to be a fragging machine to be able to do that, especially against one of the best teams in India. And not only India, but also in Southeast Asia. Now, 15 to 15, 1 minute to work with on the clock. This time, Team Mahi going
Yeah,
for a
it's
very
best of
different
5.
approach than what they previously had gone for.
आज
Advanced
20-20
positioning
जाएगा.
is
नहीं,
even
match
better
17
because he
गया है.
does take this
G
position
versus TM का.
pretty often. But will it get spotted out early out into the round? As
So
it,
कुछ बोल.
as it is going to be Deathmaker getting shut down by Antidote without any problem whatsoever. And it seems oh so dire, oh so unfortunate. But there it is,
Deathmaker
Antidote making the
का
push in towards
death.
CT. And there it is, Flex shutting
पूरा ये
him
बता
down.
देते हैं.
Now a
Future बता
3v4
देते
clutch
हैं.
situation
Gordon
coming
का.
in for the players of GodLike Esports. The shock dart doing no damage whatsoever. Now, it's going to be a very hard retake to deal with, but it is going to be Helef coming in on that luck and getting that beautiful headshot right through Flex's cranium. Now, there it is, 2v4.
DM थक गया.
And necessarily, this
Seems
is going to
like
be a done and
last
dusted
player
round as
standing.
Helef balled it down to a 1v4. And there it is. Shivy just gets 1 kill, but he will get instantly traded out. Team Mahi, 15 to 16. Who is going to be the
Switching
successor of the map of Icebox?
I don't really know that who's gonna be the successor in the map of
4 PM की appointment है. Yes, I know. अब
the
मेरे को उनको text या message करना पड़ेगा. I'll talk to them after the match to
once
like
again doing that
delay
risky
it for
buy
6
of
o'clock.
operator and no armor, no utilities, nothing. So if he misses a shot, he can't dash anywhere, which is gonna be a little bit of a problem for. I mean, he can dash, but he can't do any smokes to cover up the line of sight coming in. Oh!
Spike down, attacker
Antidote,
spawns.
so good with the operator that he will be shutting down Heaven really early out into the round. Now that's going to be a loss of smokes, but oh, look at that. Helef hasn't spotted out, and it's going to be Deathmaker somehow managing to get another kill down onto Amaterasu. The shock darts are even better, as it is going to be very impossible for Helef to even try and stay alive in this round. But look at this. He coming in is so
Oh, what
close to
the
wrong
F
wall as
wall
well, and
is?
no, the trades are so
Spike
good right
down
now,
A.
but it's going to be Helef now all alone in the corner, and Deathmaker coming in to the rescue. A full-blown 2v2 coming in, and right to it shuts down White Horse. No sort of a retake, no sort of a positioning even available for Deathmaker to work with. A 1v2 coming in for him. This man, he's done it before. He can do it again and again, as many times he wants to. Antidote. No armor, no utility, just one dash. That could
Spike
possibly
planted.
be the reason why they can even clutch out this run. But oh, Antidote clutching things up, and Deathmaker letting
GGD,
the pressure
Mahi.
get to him. This is going to be the second map win coming in for Team Mahi. Now, who is going to be winning out the third map of the day is the real question. But wow, what an intense overtime of a match.
And intense indeed, where we faced
I am an
overtimes. I
introvert,
expected to go in a
no
fifth
doubt.
overtime because Deathmaker was still alive, and we have seen the cape.
43
capability of
frags, are you
Deathmaker,
kidding me?
Especially when it's sitting there with 43
Shivy
kills.
underperformed,
24
Flex
deaths, can be
underperformed,
called a
that's all.
little carry of the whole team managed to secure so many
43
rounds, managed to secure
frags.
so many frags.
Mhm.
And being the last person alive, I expected, because
Even 10
Antidote
का
had no
42 है
armor,
यार.
nothing on him, and he still managed to get the last kill, which was essential for Team Mahi in order to get the second
Just
map under
cancel your
their
appointment if
name.
it's just
And it
cancel your
was really
appointment if
interesting to
it's
watch, as it
important
kept me on
actually.
the edge of my seat, not to forget that these all players are amazingly talented, and also we can't really say that anyone was at fault over here. But right to Ace, like I
Without
said,
DM
most of the
Gordon all
kills
are great.
Right to Ace has
I
managed to
can't
secure
say
is
that.
just by
Yesterday
lurking, as well as the
Shivi was
last round as
performing
well.
very
He
well,
did
like better
manage
than
to
Death
lurk
Maker.
around and get the
Flex was
kill
not Flex, but yeah,
onto
Shivi
his
and
his
Heavan both
teammate,
were doing
where
very well.
that maker was left all alone on side, nothing much to work about, and like nothing
Who's your
much
favorite
to
Valor
work
player
around.
from
I'm very
India's
sorry about my
DM?
tongue twist, but it was a
DM,
good try coming
is
in
that even a
from
question maybe?
that maker.
Well, it was a very, very good effort and such a long game being drawn out. We are going to be going in for a quick timeout, as not only us as casters, we are tired, as so are the players. So make sure that you crack open your fresh can of Red Bull and get a nice little sip and a taste of energy, because you will be needing it for the next set of matches.
Best
The
race
last
player
two
in
maps now
India.
being
Race
Bind
player.
and
Bings.
Split. Where is it going to be? Deathmaker again performing amazingly on Bind and trying to get the map win to a 2-2, or is Team Mahi gonna win this one out with
Prank
a
call
nice
any
whooping
YouTuber.
sort of
अभी?
a 1 lakh INR
मेरे
prize
को पहले
pool?
मेरे
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before
appointment
we go
वो
into the
करने
quick
दो.
timeout,
Postpone
just
करने
want to
दो.
say thank you yet again to CORSAIR for giving us this amazing opportunity, and we are going to be right back, so don't go anywhere.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast. All tied up like a captive. I'm onto you. Fathers and ages, and I've no patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger.
म्यूट हो क्या? चलो मैं चलता हूँ. Okay. How many maps? 3 maps. Appointment for dentist. कैंसिल द अपॉइंटमेंट इन फ्रैंक. अगर मैंने अभी डेंटल का अपॉइंटमेंट कैंसिल कर दिया ना, मेरे को 1 महीने तक मिलेगी नहीं. ठीक है, वो कभी कभी आती है टाउन में, तो इसीलिए. कोई ना अगले स्ट्रीम में प्रैंक कॉल. ओके. मैं जब फोन पे बात कर रही थी, मेरा माइक चालू था क्या? स्ट्रीम रिवाइंड करके फर्स्ट ब्लड काउंट करो टीम माही के टोटल. 1 सेकेंड.
Opportunity, and
7 से 3 10 11 12. Are you kidding me? डेथ मेकर के अकेले के 12 फर्स्ट ब्लड्स है, और उनके टीम के पूरे मिला के 12 फर्स्ट ब्लड्स है. Even Hevan did so well, 5 first bloods. Like 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 rounds, 17 rounds. जितना अपना ओटी पे गया है, उतने राउंड्स का इनके पास मैन एडवांटेज था. चीबे नॉट इवन 17 18 19 20 राउंड्स का 20 माही के टोटल 12 और डीएम के अकेले सेकेंड मैप में वो देखा जब अमातेरासु हेवन के बाजू में टीपी किया पर हैवान को दिखा नहीं। हाँ देखा ना वो मैंने उसके राइट साइड में किया था। हैवान वाज बिजी किलिंग समवन एल्स। डेथ नोट और नरूटो नरूटो डोंट फॉरगेट टू सी प्लीज। क्या चेक अभी मीडिया में ना मेरा डिस्कॉर्ड ही चालू नहीं है। मेरा मीडिया होता कहाँ पे मिल गया। भाई इतने सारे थंबनेल्स है यार और मैं रोती हूँ मेरे पास थंबनेल्स नहीं। इधर सब लोग थंबनेल्स लाते हैं। नाइस। वेयर इज योर थंबनेल? Oh, it's a nice thumbnail, but it doesn't match the vibe I have. It's a nice thumbnail, but अरे यार मैंने किसके इस पे रिएक्ट किया? निंजा के इस पे रिएक्ट किया। I'll chill for a while अभी और जब तक मेरा खाना बनता है तब तक what is your favorite food? मम्मी का चिकन। It's my favorite food. टीम माही वर्सेस गॉडलाइक ग्रैंड फिनाले। अब मेरा ये छाप रहे हो? Why are you doing it? Shinchan or Doraemon? Hey, don't let me choose anyone. When I will open my channel, then will you play with me? Minecraft? If I play Minecraft, I'll play with you. 3 के नहीं? अरे यार देखो गाइस वापस आपको जिस ने क्वेश्चन किया नहीं हो रहा है क्या? कर दो यार जल्दी। Commerce or science? Commerce. Your real name Saloni. कल आना मेरे स्ट्रीम पे। मैं कल आऊँ। वाह नाइस। गाइस कोई अच्छा सॉन्ग सजेशन दो।
We are going to
एमी
be
पे
right
सुनना है
back,
वो
so
कॉपीराइट
don't go
नहीं
anywhere.
देते। एमी वे बनता है मालूम है ना। ये इसका न्यू आया है क्या? ग्राइंड जब म्यूजिक वीडियो आया है पर देखते हैं। लेट्स रेट द म्यूजिक वीडियो। इज इट गुड इनफ फॉर अस और नॉट? आई डू नॉट लाइक द लीड फीमेल लीड ऑलरेडी। No, change the female lead.
वो
please.
करना चाहती ग्राइंड मैं भी बैठा मस्ती में खड़ी है बिहाइंड तो फिर आग लगी बस्ती में। बेबी आई यू फाइन सिप करूँ वाइन
Why is she wearing a
हॉट
wig?
है मैं क्रॉस करूँ लाइन। वो करना चाहती ग्राइंड मैं भी बैठा मस्ती में खड़ी है बिहाइंड तो फिर आग
I
लगी
like
बस्ती
Emily's
में।
hairstyle.
बेबी आई यू फाइन सिप करूँ वाइन तू तो इतनी हॉट है मैं क्रॉस करूँ लाइन। ए अश्लील गाना नहीं फील गाना है। बड़ा हुआ भेजे से चल बदन में अब फील लाना चिल्लाना बंद करती नहीं मैं जा रहा हूँ डीप उसके प्यार में कहती है कि सुनती है संगीत मेरे।
मेरी हाईएस्ट रेटिंग 4000
मजा आ रहा है अब लगाने में पैक तेरे साथ, बेड तेरे
4,
साथ,
5,
सब
6,
कुछ
7
शेयर
maybe।
करूँगा मैं,
याद
आजा
नहीं,
मेरे
PUBG
पास,
खेलती थी
तेरा
तभी
ही
का
है
है वो।
सब कुछ, तू बन गई है खास, फुको घास करो पास, मेरा सांस तेरे पास, एहसास ले इस पल का, ये पल बड़ा खास, मखमली गद्दे पे हाँ तू और मैं टल्ली और सबकी
अश्लील
उदास,
गाना
तू करना
है।
चाहती ग्राइंड, मैं भी बैठा मस्ती में, खड़ी है बिहाइंड तो फिर आग
I'm just
लगी
judging the
बस्ती में,
music
बेबी
video।
आर यू फाइन, सिप करूँ वाइन, तू तो इतनी हॉट है मैं क्रॉस करूँ लाइन, वो करना चाहती ग्राइंड, मैं भी बैठा मस्ती में, खड़ी है बिहाइंड तो फिर आग लगी बस्ती में, बेबी आर यू फाइन, सिप करूँ वाइन, तू तो इतनी हॉट है मैं क्रॉस करूँ लाइन।
Copyright coming नहीं, MAV doesn't give copyrights।
हाइट से है छोटी तू एज तेरा फैट, लेट मी जस्ट फील यू, तू आजा मेरे फ्लैट, बॉल करने लगी है
बेकार
तू, मैं
song है।
करूंगा बैट, ये बात तू भी जानती है, आई जस्ट लव योर पुसी कैट, सारे फैक्ट
Fuck। इसका सबसे बेस्ट मेरे को वो लगता था, किधर है, ढूंढने दे, याद नहीं मेरे को। हाँ, कौन सा है वो, उसका एक सॉन्ग था, उसका उसने सेकंड वर्जन बनाया था। फिर से मचाएंगे, फिर से मचाएंगे। I like this song। रिंग रिंग शायद नहीं, इट्स फिर से मचाएंगे। इट्स अ वेरी नाइस सॉन्ग, इवन द लीड फीमेल लीड इज सो ब्यूटीफुल। मैं खुद को म्यूट करूंगी बिकॉज आई वांट टू सिंग दिस।
एक नंबर मचाएंगे, दूसरे के प्यार में गिरने से तुझे बचा रहा हूँ, सब मुझे भाव दे रही फिर भी सबको बता रहा हूँ, तेरे बारे में सबको अच्छी बातें बता रहा हूँ, तेरे लिए मम्मी डैडी को मैं घर पे मना रहा हूँ, वजन मेरी थोड़ी घटा रहा हूँ, तुझे लीन बॉडी पसंद है मैं हेल्दी खाने
This
चबा
was
रहा
last
हूँ,
montage
सुनने में
कितना
आया
OP
है
है।
तू लंदन में
Obviously,
रहती
it's
है,
just
अब
montage.
भी जाके
It has
पहली
to be
टिकट
OP।
कटा रहा हूँ।
Bye Zeus। Don't mute, we will listen to you singing too। Nah।
तू तो रापची है, सिचुएशन बड़ी ड्रास्टिक है, तेरा स्माइल बहुत हार्ड, बाकी सबकी प्लास्टिक है, दूर खड़ी अच्छी नहीं लग रही तू मेरे पास, ठीक है, हाथ
Best
से
phrase
खादा था
been
तेरे
क्या
लिए,
यार,
खाना
yes।
चॉपस्टिक से ऑप्टिक से अलग अलग चश्मा लिया, घर पहुंचा तो
Okay,
मॉम स्टिक से
Zeus।
मारी मुझे सदमा दिया, बोली कि तू प्यार में नहीं पढ़ना, लेकिन मैं पढ़ने लगा था, तेरी चाल सब कमाल, अफसर आई रेजर गाल, सब
Listen,
बवाल
तुम
हो
साथ
जाएगा मेरे
रहने
साथ
by
रह के
King।
देख, तुझे कोई ना मिलेगा पूरे रास्ते में, एक बंदा मेरे जैसा रे रे कैसा जैसा देखो चाहिए,
Divine
तुझे अपने
songs are
बेफिदा
also
तो
OP,
एक
I
नंबर
like
सही
one
है,
side।
दूसरे के प्यार में गिरने से तुझे बचा रहा हूँ,
Mystery
सब मुझे
please।
भाव दे रही फिर भी सबको
DM
बता रहा हूँ,
hard
तेरे
guy।
बारे में सबको अच्छी बातें
How
बता रहा हूँ,
cute
तेरे
she is
लिए मम्मी
यार।
डैडी को मैं घर पे मना रहा हूँ, वजन मेरी थोड़ी घटा रहा हूँ, तुझे लीन बॉडी पसंद है मैं हेल्दी खाने चबा रहा हूँ, सुनने में आया है तू लंदन में रहती है, अब भी जाके पहली टिकट कटा रहा हूँ।
तू आके देख ले बाय किंग। Who's king? अरे तो कॉपीराइट प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर।
नजर नहीं
He
हटेली
doesn't
मेरी
give
तेरे पे
copyrights,
फसेली,
that's
तू
why I'm
दिमाग
listening
में
to him।
छपेली, क्योंकि पटेली नहीं करती बेबी औरों की तरह,
ये
मेरा
fucking
आज अभी
43
अब और
kills,
tomorrow भी
yeah।
तेरा, तेरे सामने में सीधा बाकी बनना मैं टेढ़ा, सब कहते बनना मत टेढ़ा, मेरे को तो खाने का पेड़ा, तेरा जो मेरा जो तेरा, उजाला भर डाला तूने तो अंधेरा इच नहीं है, बासमती
She is Selena।
राइस चाहिए, अपना लाइफ सही है,
So
सबका
cute।
लाइफ सही है, जिंदगी को सही तौर पे जीने वाला चाहिए, जो भी बात बोला मैंने सब बात सही है, छोड़ दूंगा तेको ऐसा खुद शॉट नहीं है, दूसरे के प्यार में गिरने से तुझे बचा रहा हूँ, सब मुझे भाव दे रही फिर भी सबको बता रहा हूँ, तेरे बारे में सबको अच्छी बातें बता रहा हूँ, तेरे लिए मम्मी डैडी को मैं घर पे मना रहा हूँ, वजन मेरी थोड़ी घटा रहा हूँ, तुझे लीन बॉडी पसंद है मैं हेल्दी खाने चबा रहा हूँ,
King, no
सुनने में
copyright।
आया है तू लंदन में
पक्का?
रहती है, अब भी जाके
एल्गार।
पहली टिकट कटा रहा हूँ।
कैरी मिनाटी के कोई भी इसको कॉपीराइट लग जाता है फिर मेरा चैनल खतरे में। मैं कैरी मिनाटी का कोई भी वीडियो नहीं चलाने वाले. I have one copyright strike because of Carrie. Brown Monday is also very fun. किंग कॉपीराइट आजकल आता है. तुम साथ रहना भाई किंग रुको. सुनो तो ये क्या है. मेरे को कॉपीराइट है ना, मैं तुमको पकड़ूंगी. ठीक है या नहीं, क्या फर्क है ये क्या. भाई किंग किंग कुमार है. किंग रुको कौन. ये है क्या. तुम साथ रहना. कॉपीराइट आएगा. ठीक है भाई, रिस्की नहीं रहना. ये क्या है. शी ऐसा टिकटॉक वाला गाना है क्या. थोड़ा सा टिकटॉक देख लो. बट ये मेरे को कॉपीराइट नहीं मिलना चाहिए. 7.3 मिलियन का उसका वीडियो है. नो कॉपीराइट बाय हसीर बाय सनी खान. एक बार सुन लो बस, बाद में सुनूंगी, अभी नहीं. अभी मेरे को नॉन कॉपीराइटेड म्यूजिक बताओ. NCS बजाती हूँ कोई तो. इंस्ट्रूमेंटल नहीं, गेमिंग म्यूजिक. अरे यार मेरे नाखून ना मेरे को काटने पड़ेंगे. मैं एक दबाती हूँ उसके साथ दूसरा भी दब जाता है. लेटेस्ट नहीं है क्या कोई. तो मैंने सुना होगा. नेफेक्स नम. हाँ सुनते हैं. कौन सा लगाओ. उसका मोस्ट पॉपुलर लगाते हैं. सब लोग का भी अलग अलग डिमांड्स होगा. वो 1-2 का स्कोर चल रहा है. गॉडल 1 एंड TM 2. नहीं इसका ऑप्शन भी नहीं है. कॉपीराइट फ्री है. प्ले फाइट बैक नो कॉपीराइट. सजेस्ट में अभी इसका कोई अच्छा वाला. I want to play a game. Listen to this. This वाला NCS. Hey, thank you Diverter for your 2. Can you play ताला अंजुम. कॉपीराइट नहीं आएगा. ताला अंजुम. I've never heard of it. This वाला NCS. आप मेरे को एक का सॉन्ग सुनने दे देते हो. मेरे को चेंज करने लगा रहे हो. दिस फाइट बैक. अभी अभी ये एक सुनते, एक जगह पे रहते. विल चेंज लेटर. नो कॉपीराइट बाय किंग रेमिडी. बट सम पीपल आर डाउटफुल कि वो अभी आजकल आता है कॉपीराइट. I've heard this song somewhere. Effects नाम तो सुना ही नहीं. I'll listen to it after this. अगर मैं वो बोर किया तो I'll change. कोल्ड लगा हुआ. Match started. Let's go.
To gain the momentum since the beginning.
It's bind.
Well, as always, I have said this before.
Vacuum कर रहा है भाई. मेरा पीसी लैग किया क्या?
Tough situation for Team Mahi now. Not for Team Mahi, sorry, for the players of GodLike Esports. As they are indeed in a dire situation.
GodLike on attack.
Hand this one out. That is the real question. Now Deathmaker lurking around in the smoke.
Nice
Still
legs.
good, but not good enough.
Oh,
as
bro,
it is
nice
going to be, like,
legs.
shutting things down really early out into the round. Good hold coming in from him as well. And that
Yeah,
hold
you
was
hold,
damn near
yeah.
perfect because it actually might just change the
No,
round. 'cause
bad
the way the round
posy.
turns out, this GooglePay coming in from Amaterasu is not going to really lead to any sort of a progress. But GodLike Esports changing the way the game is
Nice
supposed to
though.
be played, as it is going to be a complete
Nice round.
round coming in for GodLike Esports.
Bind as a total defensive map.
Down indeed, and not to forget that
But
the
इसमें
strategy
अगर
is
attacking में
again and
points
again,
मिले,
but
defense is
GodLike Esports
damn
managed to win the
easy.
first round, but Team Mahi somehow picks it up.
Please
on the
increase
second round
volume,
after
sorry,
the
yeah,
same
I was
thing
listening to
is gonna
music,
happen.
so.
So at this point of time, I would tell GodLike Esports to be a little bit safe because you have done the mistakes before, and what Team Mahi has got the momentum coming in for the second round. And I don't really expect, but look at Flux going in with a Phantom by in the second round. Is he insane?
Well,
GTA
I
5
think
कब
he is,
खेलेंगे
but he
soon?
will still be going in for it because he's feeling himself. He wants to get those kills early out in the round. He wants to capitalize on those insane eco frags that he can't possibly get.
3 on
Team
B.
Mahi now going in for with a different sort of buy in my opinion. Now, Halef sticking on to the classic. Good position coming in from him towards short, but he has to get the timing right down to the nail. And there it is, the utility being put out into here as well. It's going to be Deathmaker. Flex not spotting him through the smoke, unfortunately, as somehow he just nearly missed it. That tiny gap through the smoke was revealed to us, but oh, the aim, the perfection is just so good as the trade comes out immediately. A player lost and a player equalized in terms of the scoreline as Chevy will somehow manage to make the ends meet. Now it is going to be a spray coming in through all the players as Deathmaker does manage to land the first kill with a foot in the grave already. The players do get the instant heal. Now look at that, right to ace. I mean, he's all down to 34 HP, no weaponry to work with, and there it is, like speaking in the wrong corner, and there it is.
Nice 2 rounds.
Round coming in for GodLike Esports. What a beautiful head start coming in for them.
Best of
I
5.
probably did not expect anyone will be coming in front.
What
of this
are your
the whole
thoughts
reason why he was
on your
walking out
fan
with the knife
page?
in his hand.
My
I will get
fan
caught
page
off guard
makes my day.
with
Like,
Andrew.
every day I
That's
wake
something
up and
that
I
peak
see
up
a
that corner.
lovely post, at least from one
Especially
of the
look at
fan
it,
page.
but look at the setup that every time comes in.
Even
It's
if I have a
3
bad
and
morning,
two
my fan
people
page won't let
moving
me
on
have the
east side.
morning bad.
No one really sitting in the hookah region where we're probably
I think Jelly, that's purely because I was really thinking about it, right? You said no player, no presence shown in towards hookah. And the only reason I think that even is the case right now is because look at GodLike Esports. They don't care for even showing an ounce of attention towards hookah. They don't care for it. They mostly just want to put the pressure into its showers as well as into its shot to land some nice kills. Flex though will be landing the first kill on the round as it does get traded out immediately by Halef. But look at this, Halef. Oh, Deathmaker will be shutting down one, has the opportunity for the second, but it's going to be Heaven coming into pursuit here as it's going to be right to ace, tapping away, and he will be tapping away. That is for sure. Now a very tough situation, but Antidote whiffing unfortunately somehow manages to connect the last shot onto the head of Heaven. I would just call
Hello,
this
the
one. I mean,
Speedy.
can I call
That
this
is
one
nice, yeah.
good strategy, wrong
Hi, Clash
execution?
Gaming, what's up?
A good strategy, wrong execution.
Love
indeed,
from
because,
Nepal. Hi, Ashish, what's up?
Deathmaker had a very good possession of himself. Somehow
I'm
managed
like,
to get
yes,
the
I
first
tried
kill, did
being
not get
left-handed.
completed
Bilkul
by
nahi, I would say.
Escali. But somehow he
Up to
did
heavy cute. Thank you
manage.
so much.
But somehow
What was your
Deathmaker's
percent
teammate did
on,
manage to
like,
get
in
on the
10th,
frag
it was
on Escali,
81,
but
and
got
in
shut
12th,
down
it
by
was 17.
right to ace, who's
17,
just
nahi,
gonna sit on
17.
heaven and get some free kills for himself.
69 point
But
something,
that
I
is the
counted
exact
as
momentum
17.
break what
Round
what
figures.
Team Mahi needed. And if they somehow manage to
Your
stick
new
on
Insta
to
DP
it,
is
they
awesome.
might
Thank you.
capitalize this and win the following rounds.
Capitalization. This is really important. Deathmaker
I
going
want the
around with his
headshot.
food as
Nice.
usual, but he somehow manages to take Antidote off of the server, and the Sky Heal is also available. So it is a pretty simple round already, as a man advantage comes into the favor for GodLike Esports. GodLike now, they are down by one map. And that one map might just be the reason why it can be such a daunting task to deal with. Now, with no initial map control on their belt right now, they do know that right to ace is lurking around towards B bomb site. And Hevan, look at his positioning. He's going all the way in towards showers to make some noise over there to distract the players as much as possible. But nevertheless, it is going to be a quick push coming out onto the B side as the utility has been used as well. And that is a damn near perfect utility usage, as well as the aim is so crisp, as Deathmaker will not only be landing one, but okay. Then
What? That
he gets
wall
shut down
back?
right through the walls. Walls of
What the
terror,
heck?
as right to ace has a beautiful vandal in his hands. Now look at Flex. He has a showstopper to work with. The man advantage as well is damn near perfect. This can be a very simple round coming in for them, but it has to be the timing damn near perfect. But look at this, Hevan coming on the lurk. He has to be there just in time to protect his comrades from dying a fateful death. But the timing on that is just so unfortunate, as right to ace with barely any time to work with. There it is. The ultimate has been put to use, but somehow right to ace manages to clutch that one out. A very good round coming in for them.
Sure.
A very good round. It's just
How
one
sad.
win versus one.
The
last few seconds.
showstopper.
Right away, it's gonna take
Uska
away
waste
five-
hona?
I mean,
Oh,
4
damn.
kills.
The from
This is
Himachal,
one
thank
on
you.
Team Mahi's
The
behalf
from
now, like I
Titwala,
said, that
thank
this is the
you.
exact time where Team Mahi
The
has
from
the
are you from
opportunity
Kalyan?
to pick up the momentum, and looks like that
I'm
is
not.
what they are
I'm
going
from
to use
Ulhasnagar.
it. The defuse coming in the last round for Team Mahi, getting them another win and equalizing the score.
Your
to
team name is
2-2.
Team Mili.
It is looking a
और
little bit
दूसरा कोई
of
नाम रखने को सोचा नहीं.
problematic
It's Team
for
Mili.
GodLike, but they don't really have to worry about a lot of stuff since they have enough economy to work around with. Antidote,
But
on the other
seriously,
hand,
they were having heavy.
come in
Yeah.
with a short, going
What
aggressive.
the hell? He knew the
towards-
position, just the timing of the ult.
Now, the map of Bind, we know how menacing this
Now
map
from my
really and
laptop.
truly is.
Okay.
But who is
That's
it going to be
something
turning out
different.
into the favor of?
Now
Antidote
from
now
Virar, do you
playing
know
very
the ID?
aggressively by taking
Kinda.
total
I've heard
control
about it.
alongside Excali. There it is. The push is about to come into pursuit here as Deathmaker will get shut down. But so does Flex have the opportunity, as it is going to be a death from above. But never mind. Excuse that I even said that. That is just some dominating gameplay coming in from GodLike Esports. Even with the man disadvantage, they try to stay strong. They
you
keep their
here?
foot stuck.
I have a
and
question.
set
Can I
in
watch the
stone.
tournament on my live stream
Scally
with
now
my family?
in
I'm
hookah
not sure about
has
the copyright.
no utility
I
to
don't
work
know
with
copyright.
when it comes to damage utility, but there it is. Whitehorse shutting him down instantly. Sorry, he did have 2 satchels as well as the showstopper, but really the
I
boombot,
respect
who
all the
can
creators,
take
so I
over
don't
that?
give
That
copyrights,
boombot
even
gives
if you
so
do
much of
some
intel
hate
early
thing
out in the round,
on
as
my
well as
life.
just such hefty
But if
amounts
you
of damage.
involve
that,
my
who wouldn't want
family,
that?
not you, but if
But
someone
good stuff
involves
coming
my
in
family, I
from
surely
Team
give the
Mahi early out
copyright.
into
I'll
the
rank
round. Now
them.
it's going to be GodLike
30
Esports
seconds left.
possibly trying to clutch this one up. A 1v3 clutch situation, no ultimate
Do
to
you
work
know
with,
Titwa?
as well as
Yeah,
no
I
utility,
know.
really.
Obviously,
He's
Ganti
going to have to
Papa Muria.
recover that, the turret and the alarm bot.
Who like streaming from?
Slow push
Like
coming in
you
from
are
Whitehorse,
streaming from
as he
Bhiwandi.
will try
Thank
to get
you.
a peek in towards the site, and the sound cue has been
10
given, and
seconds
so
left.
has the intel. It's going to be right to Ace slowly creeping around the corner and missing his shot, but oh no! Right to Ace, what have you
the
done?
heck?
Why have you done that? Why have you given him another chance to stay alive? That might just have been the throw of Team Mahi, but
Oh,
thank
sure.
God Amaterasu is there around the
Kash wo
corner
clutch
to
karta.
protect the win
Kash
going
wo
into the
clutch
favor of
hota.
GodLike Esports.
That's
4
so
kills, it could
sad
have been
to
an
see.
ace for for Whitehorse, he could have just wrapped out the round just because right to ace have done a really terrible
he was
mistake of just
doing.
underestimating Halef and thought that it could it just taken advantage of the situation that he is in. But Whitehorse,
Do you
is
see the
relatively
stars
quick
over
on his
there?
reactions.
2 stars
And
to Mahi,
whatever
1 star
time
to
he has left,
GodLike.
manages
It's
not
their
to get
wins.
just 1 but 2 kills onto Team Mahi, damaging their economy just a little bit, but not enough to take them down. As we can see, Antidote is going in
Can't believe my
with a
eyes.
buy of
Neither
Operator,
can
but
I.
no armor.
A risky buy indeed. Not sure why he wanted to go in for this, but maybe it's just one of those days, guys. He wants to wreak havoc on the map. He wants to perform to his best of capabilities, and that is exactly what's gonna happen.
Stealing sight.
Quick flash, quick utility usage coming out onto the board here. Still very slow, and look at right to ace. He's got the lurk perfectly down right to the
DM
coffin. He
form
doesn't
में
go
है
for the
यार.
market push. Instead, he decides to go in for a different sort of take. But
कभी
the
form
trigger
में नहीं
control
होता है,
is
कैसा
so
कोई
perfect.
दिन
Does he
पता नहीं.
expect Brimstone
अगर
to be
वो form
holding
में
that
होगा
angle
भी नहीं
as
तो
well? And there
minimum
it is.
skill तो
The
करेगा ही.
kill, the initiator kill, but it is going to be Whitehorse getting that refrag, which is going to be so
ये नया
so
glitch क्या है यार?
important.
Operator
Quick
को
reset
spectate कर रही तो ऐसा
execution coming into play
आसमान
here
से
as
नीचे
Excali
आती
will
वो.
manage to get out of the smoke and spots one, but the trigger control on these plays is so perfect that it might actually cost them the round instead of making it
What is
their
the meaning
round.
of this
Amaterasu
as?
now
Like Team
into
Mahi
his
won
elbow
2
will not
matches,
spot
so they
anyone
have 2
out
stars.
just yet. The turret
GodLike
though,
won
and
1
the
match,
sound of
so they
bullets
have
is
1
going to
star.
give away his positioning as well.
They should
Antidote
visit
now
Nepal for a tour.
regretting the option of an off buy
I
as he
will
will
try.
be taking down not only one but has the opportunity and is in the pursuit for the second one. The satchel to kind of startle him and push him off guard. It is going to be Heaven now going to have to deal with a really tough situation as he will get cornered. Antidote in a 1v2, time ticking down, and there's just not enough time for this to even work out in his favor, as it is going to be Flex shutting him off of the server.
Gordon is DM
Antidote
and
losing
friends
the off,
right now.
unfortunately, and it's going to be Team Mahi with the equalized scoreline of 3-3.
Right to इसके नशे में को भी.
Losing off as well as a huge damage to the economy for Team Mahi. Not really have a lot of credits to work around, but they should be forced to go in with eco round, especially when
Can
you can
we
see
go
those
3,000
credits
likes?
rolling out. There
Just
is not a
asking.
huge doubt that
Can
Team
we-
Mahi might be able to pull
How
off
much
this
do
round.
you
But looking
love
at
us,
the
your
buy that's
fam?
coming in from GodLike Esports, it's just looking very
Do you
bright
know
on
this
their
symbol?
side. And they might as well not just stop
This
the
much.
momentum that was coming in from Team Mahi, but as well pick up the momentum for their own side as well. That Maker lands the first kill.
Ooh. That Maker, I think he's going to go in for the 50 kills, the 50 bomb that we all been wanting to witness from him. He's just such a dominating player that I won't be surprised that he carries this one out as well. Now,
Scout Jonathan controversy. I
still
have no
though,
clue
very
about
slow on the
it.
push, very slow on the aggression.
Infinity,
Nothing
yes.
too, I would say,
Oh.
startling yet.
आप कभी आशीष नहीं, I did not meet him.
Now
मैं
as the players are
उसको
rushing
देखा
down
है
towards the
बहुत
bomb site,
बार.
it's going to be Antidote jumping up like a little bunny and hoping
meet him.
to land some good shots.
एक तो
But
COVID के
no
time पे
damage
देखा था,
dealt
so
as of now.
मेरे को
Deathmaker now
सही
on
नहीं
2
लगा
HP
कि मैं
as he will
जाके
get
उसको
shut
bother
down
करूं.
with just a frenzy in hand. Such low HP on Team Mahi that it seems like just such a daunting, such a tall task to deal with, as it is going to be Shivy doing some impactful damage. And there it is, the damage, the shotgun is going to be
Damn, the
good. But
thrifty.
Flex's classic is even better as he right clicks
Sorry.
3 bullets
Gordon
right
won.
through it,
Thank
right
God.
through his skull.
क्या लगता है
Good
कौन
start
जीतेगा?
coming in for GodLike.
अगर ये वाला हो गया ना तो
Good stuff,
5th
and
मैप पे
Mili
जाएगा.
and
Like
Mili
Gordon,
and
if
Antidote
Gordon
go
will
in.
win this
Actually, like
5th
that
मैप पे
managed to
जाएगा तो
somehow
हम लोग
get
नहीं डिसाइड
one
कर
kill
सकते because
with a
2-2
short
दोनों
lead.
दो
An
मैप जीते.
underestimated gun
Like,
in
both are
fact, because a lot
equally.
of people try to not get shorty as you get
DM
just
needs a
two
support.
bullets
Yeah, he does.
to work around
He
with
does.
and manage to get at least a single kill.
he gets
especially when
that
you have to go
support,
in
no
short
one will-
range,
no one
knowing
can
that the
stop
enemy
GodLike.
has rifles to work
I
around
hate
with,
this
but that
Sky
will give
character,
a
such
real
a
nice
yeah,
boost.
for the opponent
Since the
team.
last eco will give them a real nice boost over the economy
I
right now, as
like
they'll
the
go in
character
with,
because she has 3
full
flashes,
rifle and full
a
armor
squad
by.
healing, like she can heal the whole
Well,
squad,
there it is.
and then the ult.
That is the aggressiveness
Even
that
in
we
the 6
expected
orbs, it's
from
so
GodLike
nice.
Esports. But is it going to be right to ace now? The changer of the game as he tries to connect on the second, but can't unfortunately connect his shots on the second player. There it is. The rotation comes into the players of Excali as well as Team Mahi's Amaterasu. As the look is good. It is going to be the ultimate that gives away their position as well. Now they peek in towards that smoke. Oh, the 20-second smokes are so good. Look at Hevan's positioning though. It's perfect. The boombot being used as well might just be a danger, but he will manage to get the first as he gets instantly traded out. Amaterasu alongside with Helef getting shut down. There's really no answer to it, but him in a 1v2. This is winnable. This is doable for Team Mahi. They can make this happen. They can make this work. But really, it's all about the timing and the patience, as it is going to be a bullet piercing through his skull. Still though, very, very slow on the pace, and it is going to be him going in for the save now, ladies and gentlemen. Amaterasu now having no other option with only 16 HP on his belt. He's going to have to go in for the save. It's going to be looking like an interesting scoreline of 3-5 for GodLike Esports.
Not just through the skull, but as well through the wall and through the skull, giving him a hefty amount of damage. This is a very smart choice coming in from Amaterasu. People alive on the bomb side, protecting the spike, not to be diffused, especially when Amaterasu is there, who we know is an amazing support player of Mahi. Not just a better idea, but as a good teammate as well, who tries to do every single thing to cover up your teammate as much as possible. But look at a GodLike Esports is going to go for a B execution at this point of time, and Amaterasu getting the first kill.
Amaterasu right now is just so annoyed that that round was taken away from him, and he must be feeling so pumped up right now that every possible kill that he can get early out into the round is going to work for him. Amaterasu, being the IGL, somehow manages to get some insane frags on his belt. Usually it is known for IGLs not having the capability to frag, but Amaterasu is proving us wrong all along. There it is, the flash was good, and so is the push, but it's going to be Amaterasu shutting down one as the trades come out onto the board here. 3v4 clutch situation as Hevan manages to shut down not only one but two players. 3v3. A very hard situation as the teleport is used, and is used in the right chamber time. 50 seconds to work with as the players decide to go all the way around. Hevan, on the other hand, will get chased down by right to ace. Looks like a sky-to-sky battle is happening as Antidote holds down onto his trigger finger with his patience as well. And oh, jumping around like a little bunny. It's going to be Deathmaker landing a beautiful shot in the skull of Antidote. Helef, on the other hand, a sheriff in hand, and actually is the right word, as he will be shutting down Deathmaker. Hevan now having to deal with two very strong angles, and there it is, the shutdown coming in from right to ace. What an eco win coming in for Team Mahi.
The shutdown as well as the lurk from right to ace is doing. We know the right to ace is not just a good stop-up player, but a good lurker as well, as he managed to get most of the kill for Team Mahi just by lurking around and managing to pick off them, because they just didn't expect someone will be holding off a corner. That is unexpected.
I guess it's my time to
score will be going towards 4-5, but GodLike Esports is unexpected.
I guess 300, 3000 nahi hoga, but I need to leave away 4 o'clock.
I did not see this.
I cannot miss
in
my
the
appointment.
previous 3 maps.
I thought कि हो जाएगा complete, like 12 बजे नहीं चालू, 12:30 हो गया इनका चालू हो गया.
Exactly. Not surprised, but
Chalo guys, see ya.
It is interesting to witness such sort of an amazing gameplay coming in from Team Mahi, even after
Bye-bye.
going in after such troubles with the economy. They still manage to make ends meet, and they still manage to make that round count into their favor.
Bye.
Now, very slow push is coming out.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die, they become a part of you. Every time